following is a production of Locked Up Sports.
Everybody, this is Don LaGreca from The Michael K. Show. When it comes to talking sports, Bob Walters and Brett Grasso are the authority.
Can't wait.
When it comes to talking sports, they're the authority. It's Bob Walters and Brett Grasso. It's Locked Up Sports, and it starts now.
Bring them out, bring them out, hey. Bring them out, bring them out, yeah. Bring them out, bring them out, hey. Bring them out.
Here we go. Bob Walters, Brett Grasso from the Brian Gunzel Studios. Game number 7. Brett, what is up?
This is it.
Game
This is
7.
what we're waiting for. We are looking up live at tip-off now. We are ready to go. Knicks, Pacers, Game 7 at the Garden.
This is it. We're ready to go.
I let the intro music keep running right till tip, and there it goes.
There you go, tip off.
We are going to be with you today.
All day. This is something different. We're trying something different here. We figured we live stream. You figure if you want to watch the game with us, you can watch the game with us. We're going to have the sound on.
Yep, we're going to get some sound going for you right now.
I don't think we could show the game, right?
No, we're not legally. We know we're getting legit these days.
So it's like a Manning cast, but without the Mannings and without the famous people. It's just me and Brett. That's what you got. So you got us. We got our Knicks gear on. We just came from a fundraiser where we got our asses whooped at Cornhole. We lost 21-0 in the first 2 games. And then, there you go. There's some sound. We lost 21-0 in the first 2 games. And then we won a game, and then we lost. So now we're going to sit back, relax, and we're going to watch the Knicks game with you. So enjoy the game, everybody. Adobe's playing. Brett OG's playing.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen is, listen, we're not going to hear and just sit here and
it's
talk
whiskey.
your ear off the entire time.
It's
but
whiskey, in case you're wondering.
Yeah. Well, we already were at a brewery this morning getting crushed in cornhole. But no, like you said, OG's back, which, I mean, I heard that there was a chance this morning. Hartenstein's already got his first offensive rebound right there.
Join the chat if you want to chat, if you got anything to say, you know.
Oh, there we go.
5-2.
OG starting off hot with his 3.
OG hit that.
He's back. Let me tell you, that is a huge boost to this Knicks team, who, as we all know, injured like unbelievably. Josh Hart being hurt, he's starting. He was out there shooting warm-ups. Man, this is great. This is nice. You know?
This is the first Game 7 since the Ewing finger roll.
Oh my God.
Which was a disaster.
That drove me nuts.
Because all you had to do was dunk it, and they would have won.
We
We also got the PGA on over here.
There we go.
Nobody getting arrested
Well,
yet today.
and at the same time, we also, we're gonna. There's a pretty crazy PGA Championship going on. So on our other screen, we've got that. So yeah, throw it if you want to talk about a little PGA too. We'll help that one out too today. But
how do I get the chats and comments up here?
yeah, we got Hart taking the offense, taking the foul.
DiVincenzo, put it up. He's got to shoot threes. DiVincenzo just shoots. Oh, Hartenstein. That's his shot, that 10-footer.
Not my favorite.
Who, Hartenstein?
No, that shot.
Oh, I know. It looks weird.
Yeah,
It looks awkward.
he honestly he came through for us.
You can almost dunk it from right
in the
there.
first round doing that.
We were gonna do an intro and stuff, but we didn't. We didn't get back.
We didn't have time
for the brewery quick
because
enough.
we ended up winning one of our games, totally unexpected out of nowhere.
We did.
We actually crushed this team.
Brett made some adjustments.
Yeah, I made a few coaching decisions after going down 0-2. Pretty solid though.
Come on, Knicks. Did you bet the game, Brett? I didn't bet the game.
No, nothing. Oh man!
Oh wow!
OG stepping up. You can see. Look at him though. Look at him. He's limping around. You see him?
Oh yeah. There's no way
He's
he makes the whole
really-
game. There's no way he makes the whole game.
Wide open 3.
Oh.
Let me tell you, Pacers were not missing many shots last game.
It's $500 to go to the game. It was only $500, I thought was
not terrible.
Which I thought wasn't bad.
I know, because
For $500, right?
Well, that was pretty much for any of the other games. It wasn't that much cheaper. I'm sure right at game time it would have
got it. Oh, I paid $700 for the Rangers 2 years ago.
Oh, too hard off the
Well,
glass.
Frank paid $700.
Yeah, he did. That was nice.
Here we go. Missed it. All right, Hart grabbing rebounds. That's got to hurt, that abdominal. No. Where's the foul? Shit. Knicks down 4 early, Brett. The Knicks are 2.5-point favorites in this game. Come on. Come on, Brunson. Does Brunson score 40? Got it. Oh, no. No good. Oh, that's a foul, right? Come on, that's a pointless foul to make right there. Because now you're giving... He's not getting that rebound. That's a pointless foul. Oh, no. Who did? Is it DiVincenzo? No.
Yeah, he fell on his back the other day.
I don't like the start. I don't like it. I don't like the start at all.
If it wasn't for OG's 2 shots. No.
Yeah, he's hurt. Look, Hartenstein's hurt.
Oh, man.
Oh, they're falling apart. They're all falling apart. Yeah, he's hurting. Hartenstein's hurting. Come on, get down. Yes.
There we go.
That's what you need. He's going to shoot. You know he's going to shoot. He's going to take the shot. Oh, come on, get him.
No, we need him to miss today. Oh, we need him to start clanking some today.
No, you need to step in his face.
I know.
A wide open shot.
Hartenstein, he's going to loosen up.
Oh, come on.
16-10 early.
Anybody wants to join the chat?
16-10, Pacers up. 16-10 early.
I don't know if we got... Go to see if we
I'm
have
looking now.
comments.
Let me see.
I don't
No,
know
there's
if
no comments up there yet.
And anywhere?
No.
'Cause we're on like 3 different venues.
Oh, I don't know where. I'm just looking on Twitter right now.
YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Coast to coast, folks. Coast to coast. It's actually around the world because it's the internet. See, we should have sold commercials for this, Brett, and then we could have ran commercials during the commercials. We're pretty dumb thinking people are going to just want to watch me and you. I mean,
No, you're right.
I promise we can be funny sometimes. Oh, here we go. There's something. Oh, the picture. So Knicks down early, Brett. I don't like the start. I don't know. What do you think? I think DiVincenzo being hurt, not DiVincenzo. Hartenstein being hurt's huge.
No, we need. First of all, we need Hartenstein to control the paint. Those offensive rebounds, huge. That's why he ended up getting that foul early because he was being aggressive, and I'm sure that's part of the game plan.
Yeah, but he was going over his back. There's no need for that.
But Brunson needs to be making those. He needs to work his way into the paint and make those floaters. He can't be missing those. Those are automatic for him all season. And let me tell you, we need it to start happening now.
Yeah, but Hartenstein, forget about that. It's early. They're gonna hit their shots. Hartenstein getting hurt there is tough. Because and he's hurting. He's grabbing his back. And the back, you have back issues, right? Back's
it's
the
not
worst.
good. No, that's not bad. Yeah.
The back is the worst.
We got a pretty tight PGA Championship going on also on the other end.
Oh, yeah. We got double TVs here, folks. Double TVs. Let me see if I can get the other camera up. Let me see if I can bring this camera in here. There we go. Man. Here's our setup here, folks.
Oh, yeah, Bob's going to rip everything out.
No, I got it. I got it.
I actually took a video. I'll put it up on our Instagram. Yeah.
It's a separate game. We do shows every week. LockedUpSports.net is where you can find our shows. This is different. We usually don't do it like this. But, we figured we're going to watch the game. We had the fundraiser this morning, so we figured we'd just, throw us on. And if you wanted to sit there and watch the game with us. If you're one of those losers watching the game alone, now you don't have to be alone because you're with us.
We're just two losers and an addict talking about a Knicks game.
Next week we have the sports phone, Scott Ojera. He's a big baseball writer. He wrote a book about sports phone. He'll be on next Saturday. We got big guests coming up. You know who? And the little teaser here. We're trying. We have a possibility of Bob Wischusen the Jets. That's how confident I am in it, Brett. Is that we're getting them.
Bob Wischusen.
Bob Wischusen coming on. Hopefully in a couple weeks. He saw the whole thing with the arrest yesterday.
Scotty Scheffler. He's out of. Yeah, he's trying to hang in there. I think he's at like 10 under.
DiVincenzo, quarter 3.
There we go.
He's got it. He's feeling it today.
That's what we need. We need a. You know what? If OG can hit a couple, DiVincenzo.
Hardenstein's not moving well.
No, not at all.
Damn.
That's the problem. It's been like you're trying to keep pace with them. No pun intended. But they were making every shot. Like there was no chance of the Knicks winning that game. Nobody in the history of basketball would have beaten the Pacers if they make shots at the percentages they were making.
The Knicks weren't winning that game anyway.
No, exactly.
And I don't get it. It's like they're like a different team on the road, right? It's a completely different team, and the energy is so much better.
For 3.
No. Oh, Hartenstein.
Got it back.
Oh, he got it back after he tipped it. Oh, go up with it hard.
No,
okay. Oh, another one. He's hot. He's red hot.
Yeah,
oh,
DiVincenzo, let's go. Whew.
That was a heat check right there, and it went down. Oh, he's going to have a big game 7.
Yeah, now he's all fired up on defense.
Uh-oh.
We need a couple clients. We need Pacers to go cold for a little while.
Hardenstein's hurting. Good defense. 2 to shoot. Oh, no. Oh.
Man, they just hit everything.
They're 5 for 5 from 3. Shit.
There we go. That's the shots that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, but look, nobody's back on defense. DiVincenzo. Come on. Get back on defense. There's no way the Knicks lose this game, right?
Got to win this game.
Yeah, obviously.
No, I'm telling you,
Game
this is
7.
Yeah. That's what we need. We need just once you get in the paint, be aggressive, put it up. We've shown that we can offensive rebound. I mean, you'd seen it too many times in the series where they get in there and they end up they're too scared to get up and go. Oh man, there we go. Those are just too easy of opportunities, though. The Knicks have to button that up.
Oh, he's fouled. DiVincenzo.
Oh, here we go. You want to challenge early? Yeah, let's go. Lose your challenge early. Lose it early. We like that. Come on, he's going to beg for it. Give it to him. Let him lose their challenge early.
No, that was definitely a foul.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. He got some ball on the way, but you got to get all ball.
Oh, shit, I think I should have saw.
Where?
Oh, no, we're good.
Yeah.
No, but, oh, yeah.
See that? Now we got a little action out there. What's going on? Things are getting a little heated. Guys are off the bench.
No, they got heated last game. DiVincenzo was... And it's funny because DiVincenzo would never do that in the street. He'd never get in these guys' faces.
Off the bench?
No, they got a challenge.
Oh, they're challenging?
Let's see. No, look, he said your shoe's tied.
Oh.
I was telling him to get out of the lane. Oh, shit.
They're trying to buy time for the challenge.
With the shoe tie. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Good call, Brett. Good call.
Just trying to buy some time. Now they're challenging.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That's remnants of the Jason Kidd water spill.
That's bullshit.
You remember the Jason Kidd water spill?
Yeah. That's
no. This is you want. Look at this. Look.
Foul.
Yeah, foul.
It's not even close.
This is great because they're going to lose their challenge. Lose the timeout. Lose the challenge.
All right, so we are in commercial break. Knicks trail, but DiVincenzo seems to be leading the charge here, Brett. It seems to be his game. He's red hot. He's hot. He's one of those shooters that he's either hot or he's cold. He's a shooter, though, and he'll shoot. He's not afraid to take the shot. He thinks he's going to make every shot. And confidence is half of the shot, right?
OG's made 2 shots already, so even if, when you get a couple of these guys hot and they don't know which way it's going, it makes it very hard to defend. And if Brunson can get inside and keep making those little floaters, and hopefully Hartenstein can stay with us, because let me tell you, if he goes down for at any point during this game, we can run for a little while. We can get McBride in there. You know, you can get Alec Burks going, but and you can get Achua. But
here's the problem with Hartenstein is he can't come out of the game because then it'll tighten up. Once he comes out, it's going to tighten up, and then he's going to not be able to play. So he's got to play. He's going to have to play the whole game, and you have to be careful at halftime because at halftime it can tighten up, and then when he comes back out for the second half, he's going to be, you're useless with a bad back, and he doesn't move well anyway. He's 7'1". He's not the swiftest of guys around that court anyway.
He's about to get paid this offseason.
Oh, he's going to make big money.
Big money coming.
He's not going to be a Knick, though.
No, I don't know. I imagine he can go get paid a lot more somewhere else. So, I mean, unless this guy's all of a sudden we make a run to the finals or to the late into the Eastern Conference Finals or win this game even, and maybe he just loved it. People New York's New York. You want to stay here and build a championship? Guys, do it.
It's his one payday. He's going to take the most money. I don't blame him either. You got to take the most money.
Hey, I'm just saying. Every man are different. Most people take the money, right?
Yeah, I'm taking the money. Yeah, I would take the money.
To go play where? Your only other option is to play for the Pistons.
I'm in.
Right?
Pistons. And how much? What's the difference? They're paying me.
No, you're going to spend your 10 years with the Pistons in Detroit.
But I work in jail.
Section 8 housing.
I work in jail.
Section 8 housing.
Section 8. Section 8's not bad. It's better than some New York City apartment.
Not the new stuff. Not the new stuff. Like where the super won't help you.
We win the lottery. We win the housing lottery.
That's nice. That's nice.
You're living in like a $10,000 apartment for like $600.
What's the score? What? Let's find out.
What's the score? We're watching the game with you. I get it. That's what I thought it was. All right. So 23-20 is the score. Timeout. We're about to get the answer for a challenge by Indiana. We'll see. It's not going to be good because
it looked like a foul to me.
Yeah, he hit his arm. He hit his arm.
I don't know. They're seeing something else.
Nobody's seeing anything.
They're seeing ball first. No, what they're seeing is ball first.
No, but ball first doesn't matter. You still can't hit his arm.
Double technical. It was a legal ball. Call overturned.
Oh, really? Wow.
Overturned. Ball. That's why I was more surprised. I was like, there's no way if they aren't. Oh, there you go. How do you? Oh,
he missed the he blew the layup?
He blew it.
All right.
Barely even touched the rim. DiVincenzo.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, staying right. Oh, it's going the other way.
Yeah.
Going the other way.
It's a big difference with Hartenstein if he just bruised it, like you fell and bruised your back, as opposed to I pulled something in my back.
Look, you can see he's hunched over.
Oh, no, he is. But I think it was more trauma than it was like
What does that matter?
Because you can't function if certain things pull in your back. Like, whereas if you bruise your back, it just hurts.
They just hit another three.
They just
6 for 6 to start the game for the Pacers from 3. Here comes Brunson.
Yep. I'd like to see which way he goes with it in this game. Does he just take the ball? So far, he's shown to distribute the ball. He's not trying to take the force.
Oh, see, Hart doesn't want to shoot either. That's a foul, though. He wasn't shooting.
No,
it's got to be on the
shooting.
floor. Oh, look at that. Look at this. There's 6 for 6. But there's nobody with a hand in their face. If you're going to shoot threes, you got to put a hand in the face. Come on. Come on, Brunson. Oh, go up with that.
There it is.
Got it.
Oh, and it's silky.
Come on.
He had a couple games, like when they got blown out, a lot of it had to do with he wasn't making anything. On the floor, give me a jump ball.
Got it. Jump ball.
Oh, and he's hurt. Now his ankle's hurt.
Oh, my God.
Now his ankle's hurt.
Apart.
He's not totally hurt. Someone rolled over on it.
No, that's hurt. He's already back. Is already 7 feet.
No, but he can put weight on it. Oh, you didn't get it that bad.
No, it's not hurt there. It's hurt. It's hurt.
No, I think someone.
Stepped on his foot.
No, he just twisted it.
I don't think that's what he did. I don't think that's what he did at all. Oh, come on. Throw the ball right. I hate that. When they throw the ball up wrong.
I've had a few bad tips.
Like, come on. Your one job as a referee. Throw the fucking ball up right.
Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here.
Come on, Hartenstein. That was not. Oh, come on. Out of bounds?
And now the cameraman trips him. This Knicks team is cursed. Let's go. They got to miss a couple shots. Forget about playing defense. They just have to miss a few, right?
Put a hand in their face if you want them to miss shots. There you go,
There's
right there.
one.
Oh, he made it.
They're making everything. And they're
Aces shooting the ball well here in the first quarter, 28-22. Indiana with the lead. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Oh, nice, Brunson, nice. Oh, come on. He got it stepped on him, too. Here they go, 3. Well, he's open in the corner.
nope.
Oh, no.
Halliburton.
Oh, that's a walk. That's a walk. That's a fucking... They haven't missed a 3 yet.
They were calling him out on the last game on Twitter with the walks.
They're
That
up.
exact thing, the 3-step back.
9-point lead.
Not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's not a good start for the Knicks. He missed. Oh, Brunson's not getting anything to go either. Brunson's missed 2 little bunnies right there in the last
Those are
2
the
trips
ones.
down the floor. Oh, another one. Oh my goodness.
They've been so hot for games.
They are.
now.
Indiana is red hot. 8-0 run in the last minute and a half. Timeout, Knicks. Oh no, 34-22. Knicks are in trouble here early in the first quarter.
With OG and Hartenstein off the court.
Hartenstein's hurt. OG we know is hurt. Hart looks like he's scared to shoot. DiVincenzo has played real well.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean,
Brunson was, he was there, but now he's missing his last 2. That's not a good.
Brunson has not shot the ball well here early in the first quarter. What's it? 2.
Man.
34-22? Stupid Knicks.
Really crazy.
All right, so Knicks, not a great first quarter so far. Still a little bit of time left. Knicks, DiVincenzo's hot.
Yeah.
Brunson is not. And Hartenstein is hurt. Ankle, back, falling apart. The Knicks continue to fall apart. We'll see.
They're gonna have to get back in this with outside shooting, and Brunson has to start making those shots on the inside.
Yeah, I don't think Brunson's been very good today.
No, not yet. I mean, he started off decent. He started off having some luck, but now he's just.
Yeah,
You got to make those. There wasn't a big defender in his face. He was right there. He's just flat missing those shots.
Ugh. They can't lose. They can't lose this game, right? I mean, come on.
No, not after starting this series up 2-0.
Yeah, well, it's been a home series.
I know that it's been a home series, but you have to get back into this game now. You have to get back in this game.
No, they'll be all right. Listen, keep it within 10. I know they're down 12 now, but keep it around 10, and you'll be okay.
Whew, almost had it stolen right there from him on the inbounds.
So we're back here. Game back on.
34-22, Indiana.
Yeah.
Playing Game 7 at the Garden.
You're watching Locked Up Sports. Don't forget to visit our website, lockedupsports.net, lockedupsports.net. And that'll give you everything you need to know about our show. Usually we're just a regular talk show, though.
No, not today. Today's all about Game 7.
Game 7.
Brunson taking the foul inside. There's the next way to get back into this game is, get into the bonus here. Try and make some free throws. DiVincenzo. Nice. Got a 10-point game. Pacers just having their way with the Knicks defense.
Still 12-point game. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Pacers are 15 of 19 from the field, 6 of 8 from 3.
They have to miss some shots.
You're not going to
No matter what happens. No,
Come
you
on,
have
Brunson. Oh, see Brunson short. Brunson having a rough shooting first quarter here. This is not what the Knicks wanted to have. How the Knicks wanted to start this thing, huh? Oh, another one. Halliburton. He's got 14 in the first quarter. Oh, it's all going right for the Pacers here in the first quarter. Knicks down 15 in the first quarter of Game 7 here.
Under a minute left.
Halliburton, 14 points. Oh, man, Halliburton's having the game of his life. There you go. All right, come on.
All right, we need get a little McBride back in.
You got to creep back in it. That's what you got to do.
Yep.
Just got to creep back in the game. Come on. They can't.
Come on, we need a little defense, too.
Got to get hands in the face.
Got to make them work.
There you go. Good defense right there. 7 to shoot.
Siakam. He's hit
right
so
elbow.
many of these all series.
Back of the iron
Gotta
off
get
there. There we
that.
go. Rebound. Brunson pushing up the court. He's got DiVincenzo. Oh, not a good pass.
Got it! Oh. All right, let's go. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, but not a good pass by Brunson.
No,
there. He
it
had
wasn't.
DiVincenzo wide open. He could have went in for an easy layup, and he lobbed the pass rather than put a line drive, a little mustard on it. And just like that, now he's got to go to the line and hit 2. They'll take that. Indiana will take that foul any day.
Mm-hmm.
Any day. It saves the easy bucket.
Of course.
All right.
He's the guy who won up there, though.
They could cut it to 11 here, but the last Indiana can hold for the last shot with 17 seconds.
Got Alec Burks out here.
You don't want Alec Burks in this game. I mean, I know he played well in Game 5.
They're just trying to get a few extra minutes.
Yeah,
for
that's what
Brunson.
they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. DiVincenzo, 13 points if this goes down. Nope, it doesn't. 12 points in the first quarter for DiVincenzo.
Got to keep it here. Got to be a 12-point game.
Indiana can hold for
no
the last
more
shot.
than this.
Good defense. 6 to shoot. Oh,
There we
got
go.
stolen.
Let's go. Let's go.
You got time. You got
Let's
time.
go.
Oh, he's open.
Come
Put it
on,
there.
baby.
3. No.
Oh, man. All right.
39-27. Indiana leads at the end of the first quarter.
Oh.
Not the first quarter you wanted to have, but I think if you're the Knicks, you're not devastated by it because you stayed in the game with Indiana shooting the lights out in the first quarter. So you're down 12. Brett, what do you got to do here going into the second quarter?
Brunson's got to decide who he is today.
He's not a good He's not playing very well.
He has to decide, is he going to be the man and try and make this happen on his own where everybody, the attention comes on him and he constantly goes inside? And even that doesn't mean he has to shoot it. Does he take everything? Or are we going to let the guys who have already shown they can knock down some shots, knock down some shots? OG is going to get some more minutes in the second half. DiVincenzo.
Yeah, but OG hasn't been in now for the last, half of the. He was only in for the first half of the quarter, and now, you might have. It's the kind of thing that you might have seen the best of OG already, right? And Hart even. You saw Hart.
That's his freshest. Yeah, they're just going to get.
The Knicks got a steal on the last possession for Indiana in that quarter. Hart took it down the court. Every other time he goes up for it himself. Yeah. Right. He takes that coast to coast and goes for a layup. And he found DiVincenzo who was open. But the Nova Knicks, besides DiVincenzo, you got Hart struggling, you got Brunson struggling, Hartenstein is hurt, the Knicks are down 12, Indiana can't miss a shot.
But with them, Indiana playing the best basketball they've played all year, right now, and being on as far as they are, it's only a 12-point game. The Knicks are 2 or 3 possessions away from cutting this right down to where it's anybody's game. Now they're going to have to show a lot more.
Listen, these games,
they're going to have to show a lot more
games are
on
runs.
defense,
right? These games are runs. There's always somebody up 15 at some point in the game. Usually, the NBA.
The problem is that usually comes with them, being tired, and so those guys have to sit in the second quarter, and it's not really the case for the Pacers.
Yeah.
Do you see anybody winded? See anybody talking about the Pacers being winded? It's not.
Yeah. No,
the Knicks are beat up. So the problem is the Pacers are just. Again, this Knicks are home. They're at the Garden. This is where you should have that advantage. We need the fans to step up. We need a couple shots to go down, and we need some defense. They're not going to stay this hot the whole game. No, if they do, they're beating anybody.
You got to get hands in the face. You got to contest these threes. If they're going to shoot it like this, you need to contest the threes. They need to get out And they got to just expand their defense out to the three-point line, and it is what it is. You might give up some easy buckets by doing that underneath, but you can't let Halliburton just kill you from beyond the arc all day, right?
Problem is, even when they've had a hand in his face, they're still making the shots.
Yeah, but they haven't had the Knicks haven't gotten out to really do much.
There's one or two though that really were the defense.
Yeah, there was one or
They
two.
were there, and they're still sinking them. So, listen, this isn't the rate that they've been scoring all year. This isn't their average. This is them playing beyond their expectations.
Listen, they don't have an average of this shooting like this.
No way, nobody does.
Nobody does. Exactly.
And you can't compete with that. The best honestly, the best you could hope to do is like hang in there. If a team doesn't miss, what are you supposed to do on the other end? Especially if it's not like they're all just coming in and like there's a big man inside who's getting 2 points every time, and you can actually go make a three on the other end. You're talking about every time. It's honestly either it's a three. Like these guys are crazy.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
But they better start missing some shots so the Knicks can kind of get back in this game. Because as we've seen, like, you're right. The Knicks have went up by 20 in certain quarters in this series. So, like, it's possible.
There we go. So, I listen, it's not the first quarter you would have wanted as a Knicks fan, but it's not devastating yet. It's certainly not devastating. 39-27. There's the score for you guys right there. Oh, 41-27. Let's see. I got the wrong score.
41-27.
So 41-27 is your score. End of the first quarter. Second quarter now underway. And the Knicks started it. Wait, what do we got? We got a whistle here.
Foul, yeah.
You guys want to chat? You want to comment? Tell us if you hate the show, if you like the show. You want to watch other games with us? Just let us know. We'll be here anytime you want.
What we want is a couple Knicks defensive stands and some threes.
Here we go. Come on. Oh. Let's go. Trap him. McConnell. Good bounce pass underneath the layup. It's a 43-27 Indiana lead. They have quieted the Garden. 19,200.
The Knicks with OG and Brunson on the bench. They're running Hartenstein.
Oh, this is...
Hartenstein, McBride, DiVincenzo.
This was supposed
Alec
to be the
Burks.
lineup right here.
Whew. Let me
Brunson,
tell you, this is not the
DiVincenzo.
lineup you would ever expect to have seen out there over this Knicks playoff game.
It's rough. It's a rough start for the Knicks.
I wonder how long. I've seen them do it in the second quarter where they usually sit Brunson out the first 2 minutes or so, but they've also went down in some of those games and on 10-0 runs during that, and they've had to claw back. When you're already down the way that you are, you're down 15 points. I don't.
They got the ball 17.
Yeah, make it 17 is right. I can't imagine Brunson's going to sit for too many more minutes.
Oh, Indiana's running the Knicks out of the gym.
They could put this thing. They can come back from anything, but eventually, you need some time to chip away, especially if the team isn't missing any shots.
Who's this, Burks?
There
Oh,
you
and
go.
the foul.
Take that. Got to get back in this game any way you can.
Yeah, but the Knicks don't hit free throws in this. The Knicks at one point were 7 of 14 last game in free throws.
So bad.
50%. That's how many points? That's leaving a lot of points on the in your pocket there. I mean, come on, McConnell, who's what, maybe 6'3", against a 7-footer or 6'5", maybe.
Yeah,
And that was a great pass.
No, but you're gonna have to now just like push it and see like what the refs are willing to call and kind of if you want to start getting physical, like real physical.
If you get physical, they're gonna call it tight. They don't want this thing to get out
I
of
know,
hand.
but there's a point where you can't just let them have their way inside.
How long do the Knicks leave Brunson on the bench right now is the question. Hartenstein's still out there. Jackson inside. Wow. He's fouled. That almost went down. He threw up a circus shot as he was falling down to his back. It rimmed out. 45-30 is the score. Indiana with the lead. Going to the line. 9:52 to play in the first half. Garden crowd sitting on their hands here. You know what? And it's not an intimidating building there right now.
No, it isn't.
They shut them up.
Yeah.
Missed the free throw. Missed the front end. Imagine you paid $500, Brett, and then this is what you got.
This guy's eating his ice cream.
That's up on that's the bridge level right there. Those are good seats. I mean, that's behind the net, but when you go around the side a little bit, those are good seats. Brunson on the bench still. First two, we're almost coming up on 3 minutes into the second quarter. He went to the bench with 17 seconds left in the first. Wow, he shoots some line drive free throws. That is not the type of free throw.
1 out of 2.
That is not the way you shoot free throws. So not exactly a dream lineup out there for the Knicks right now. They got to try and stay.
Yeah, well, they're going to try and
afloat.
work some plays over here for DiVincenzo is what they're going to do. They're going to try and get him an open shot.
Got to keep your head above water here.
He's trying to get one more screen for a shot.
No, you can't get it though. They know that, and a turnover by DiVincenzo.
That was
Second turnover for him. Here comes McConnell, weaving in and out.
what's that?
Oh, a jumper is good from inside the paint. It's an 18-point Pacer lead, and the Knicks need a timeout. Timeout, Knicks. 48-30. Indiana with the lead. 9:19 to play in the half.
Should see some kind of change to the lineup at this point.
You
Maybe.
need something. This is a B lineup they got out there. They know DiVincenzo's the only guy out there that can hurt him, so they're just gonna pressure him. And look at McConnell weaving in and out. Burks going all over. That's terrible defense by Burks. Look at he's crossing his feet all day. You're never gonna keep up with him if you're crossing your feet. First thing they teach you.
And foul him. Don't let him make the shot. Foul him hard.
My Mr. Glansman taught me that.
If you go foul him and don't let him make him take the shot, like you can't just let him have baskets. I understand you're gonna get well, I'm not worried if Alec Burks ends up with 4 or 5 fouls.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Knicks. They don't have any players left.
I just how many
'Cause I know-
minutes?
'cause how is
in this
Hartenstein-
game 7? Brunson unless you're hurt, how are you not on the floor?
Well, because
I understand you need some time.
You got the stats there.
I understand you need some time to but this is it. I would be losing my mind. Do you think Jordan would be over there right now?
Brunson's not Jordan. Nobody said Brunson was
No,
Jordan.
but do you think the best player on your team right now, I'll give him a couple minutes to start off that second quarter.
Yeah, he is over there, the best player on the team.
He should be on the court at this point. I'll give you a few minutes to start the second quarter, but when you see your team go down 18, you better be screaming to get back on that court.
So DiVincenzo has 12. No other Knick has more than 5.
Whew. And you know who hasn't taken a shot recently? DiVincenzo.
Knicks are shooting 46% from the field. The Pacers are shooting 80% from the field. You can't beat that. You can't win that with
No, you
80%. 7 of 9 from 3 for the Pacers. Knicks are 4 of 10, which is not terrible.
There is only goal the Knicks have right now is chopping this down to a 10-point or less lead by halftime. That is their goal right now.
Knicks are hanging with them in the rebounds, but the offensive rebounds, the Knicks have the lead. But the turnovers, Knicks have 2 turnovers, so it's not that terrible. They're just not shooting the ball well. Knicks are 12 of 26 from the field, 20 of 25, and the Pacers are shooting the lights out. It's all right. You want to hang with them. There's no way they can keep. There's no way they're going to shoot 80%. And if they do, then you just tip your cap, and then that's that it is what it is.
The Knicks are perfectly capable of going on a 10-0 run. The Pacers are totally capable of starting to miss 3 or 4 shots in a row. But if this continues through the half,
it's over at
no,
halftime.
if it's through the half and this continues, and this runs out to a 22, 24, 25-point lead at halftime, they're in trouble.
Game over.
I'll give you, if it's a 15-point lead, 16-point lead, they have a shot.
We'll be putting the
But
Mets
if you start
on.
talking 20-point lead,
Put the Mets on.
I'm already watching the golf more than I'm watching on this side now.
So you're watching Locked Up Sports special coverage of Game 7. Knicks Pacers from the Garden. So far, not going as planned. 48-30 with 9:19 to play in the half. The Knicks, the Pacers have come in, shot the lights out, 80% from the field. They've quieted the Madison Square Garden crowd, which has been, if you've watched this series at all, completely a raucous crowd. And really helped the Knicks. Usually the crowd, they don't help. I think the crowd has helped the Knicks. That's why they played so well at home. And the Pacers came in here and they did exactly what they had to do to start this game, and that's just be red hot shooting from the field. The Knicks obviously are limping into this game with injuries all over the place. Hartenstein looked to injure his back. He also twisted an ankle. And all that leads to an 18-point lead. Here's Hart from the corner for three. No good. Rebound. Oh, good. Nope.
No,
it's going to be a foul and over the back on Hart. That's a tough call. I thought he got the, got the ball.
If he touches the ball, he's good. But
Knicks with 30 points. Man. Now, you're not dead yet, but you don't want to go too far back. You know, you don't want to go 20, 25 back. Then you're in big trouble.
they only missed 2 threes. They're 7 out of 9 from 3.
Yes, they are.
Crazy.
Turnovers have been better for the Knicks tonight than they were, obviously, in game. When the games the Knicks lost, they turned the ball over a lot. Another open three. No, he's going to pass it up into the paint. Right-hander. Good. 20-point lead for Indiana. Brunson back in the game, so let's see. Brunson's got to get this going. Listen, this is on Brunson's shoulder.
Now it is. Now you better step up.
He's our guy. Oh,
Strip,
turnover.
Brunson.
Brunson's
Cursing
arguing.
over to
Yeah.
the officials.
Brunson's mouthing with the refs on the way back up the court.
See if he plays any defense.
Here's Siakam.
There's a guy creeping underneath.
Siakam double
Oh,
teamed
you
underneath.
see him?
McConnell.
Oh,
To
Lord.
Jackson for the dunk.
And that's freaking Brunson doesn't stay on his guy, too.
Oh.
Just lets him leak.
Oh, no. I didn't think they'd lose. I'm glad I didn't bet the game because I would have bet the Knicks.
Barking to the officials.
Knicks came
Doesn't end up playing defense.
Foul.
Hart's going to the line, but we're down 22 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
If you bet the Knicks, you're down
The
24 and a half.
Garden is dead right now.
Maybe we shouldn't be streaming this shit, Brett. It's not a good look.
Depressing.
Not a good look so far. Oh, what a nightmare.
Or it's going to be the greatest comeback we've ever seen.
That does. It might be.
It may
might
be. We watched it last night with the Mavericks. Came back from, 16-point deficit? Their largest halftime deficit in the playoff win ever
Yeah.
to overcome. So, let me tell you, especially with the home team, we get a little bit of a run. This crowd will erupt, but nothing's happened to give them that. And every time we do make a three, they just come down and make one themselves. So, it comes on both ends of the court.
Listen, if the Pacers shoot 80%, there's nothing you can do.
There isn't, but
Now, it is what it is.
if we
If the
make a
Pacers
couple
shoot-
turnovers here, and
Pacers
we have
shoot-
them miss a couple shots, we can get this game into some kind of game, maybe.
Pacers shoot 80%, and that's going to be that. You're going to go home for the summer. There's another
Come on,
three.
big miss.
Short. Oh, you got to get. No,
it's
that's
off.
staying. That's off the
It's
Knicks.
off,
Yep.
yes.
Knicks game. And on top of everything, they can't catch a break, right? They can't get to these rebounds that are contested, 50-50 balls. They're not
Brunson's not
getting
getting the fouls that he wants, so that means that changes his whole game because he was getting those fouls.
All those
he's
people-
going to keep going and doing that same thing.
all those people right there spent like $5,000.
No,
for the
Matt.
ticket.
No, think about combined. They probably were there for every game.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you got the good ones, but
Oh,
man is right. No matter what the Knicks do, even if they get, they just cannot catch.
A 22-point lead for Indiana.
They are just on fire. Oh boy,
Burks,
fade away.
Fade away. Baseline fade away. He didn't need to do that.
No, he did not. I was waiting
it
for him
to
to
go
miss
down.
it, to be honest with you.
Got
Give
it to
him
go
crap
down.
for it.
Knicks need some stops here. They got to creep this thing. You want to get this thing probably to with 15 by
Honestly,
halftime.
The Knicks have no other option but to just
Traveling,
That's
turnover.
big. Turnovers, missed shots. There's a lot of time left in this second quarter to get back in this game.
Look at those
The
shots.
Knicks
I mean,
are
they're
capable.
hitting
They
everything.
have the guys to make these threes. Brunson can get inside and actually make some of these shots. This
Crowd
is a game.
rises to their
They're
feet.
back.
20-point lead.
Don't-
In the corner, Hart. Go, Burks. Get into the paint. Fakes the shot. Another fadeaway. Got it.
There it is.
4 straight points for Burks. Knicks cut it to 18.
Listen, we'll take anything at this point. Just get the crowd back into it.
Oh, another one. No.
Oh, and he just cuts right through him. Unbelievable.
Who was that, Nemhart? Brunson's got to get it over the line here. He does. 20-point lead. Brunson being doubled. Well, come on, get rid of it. Burks, right-hand dribble under the foul line. 15-footer is good. He's got six straight for Burks.
Burks has got the hot hand now for the Knicks, so we just got to play a little defense. Maybe they can.
Come on, fellas. Come on.
Maybe they can start making something happen.
Nemhart.
Pacers, just no matter what the Knicks do, they just match them shot for shot.
Another travel. Nemhart traveled again.
All right.
2 straight turnovers for the Pacers.
Maybe the crowd's getting a little bit into it now.
Crowd's getting into
It's
it.
helping them out a little bit.
The Knicks AAU dad, John Starks, loves it.
Yep.
You see him and Marbury?
Oh,
They're out there eating the popcorn. They're ready to run on the court. Come on. 56-38. Knicks trail.
See if Brunson can decide how to make
Brunson
the right play
with
here.
the right-hand dribble. Nice pass. Put it up. Achua. Achua, right hand into the paint. Strong move. Oh, he blew the layup.
That's
Foul.
it. Back to the Knicks. Back to the Knicks.
Dribbled it out of
We
it.
need that.
Fell
That's
off
the
it.
breaks, though.
That's a
you need
break.
those are the breaks.
Because they could have just caught that.
We just need 2 or 3 of those. A couple threes. We need one.
Tracy Morgan. Watch out for those
Latrell
Walmart trucks.
Sprewell
Watch out for those
good.
Walmart trucks, Tracy
Looks
Morgan.
like you could make a couple threes right now.
Yeah, we get him in. They bring Starks in. Starks and Sprewell.
Just if you
Starks
give
and
him a
Sprewell checking in.
good screen.
Yeah, they could absolutely.
Oh my God, he gets blocked on the
Oh,
way
he
in.
got it.
Somehow comes up with it. Burks, he ain't letting go of
Oh,
that
Burks.
ball. There you go. You get the
All right,
foul.
to the
Drew
line.
the foul.
Burks going to the line. Knicks, I guess they're cutting into it a little bit, right? They cut it from 22 to 18.
This game can't go to 25. It's got to go to 15.
You could get it down to
This
16
game's either
here.
going to be a 25 or 15 when we're getting close to half here.
You get it to 16 with 2 free throws. That looked like a good
look at
block.
him. Look, he
That's
makes
not
right
a
up
foul.
for it. He
That's
jumps.
that's not a foul, by the
No,
way.
it's not a foul.
That's
as clean as it gets. But
that's as
but
all ball as
McBride
you
is
can
out
get.
of bounds. He jumps with 2
I saw
feet
it, I
in
saw it.
bounds and touches at the exact moment. Like that's
He didn't reestablish. If it was the NFL, it would have been a penalty.
He would have needed to.
All right. Burks, I think, has 8 straight points for the Knicks.
You know what it is? Like, if nobody else is willing to step up, I think Burks just recognized nobody else is stepping up. Give me the ball. He's shown from the moment that he's gotten back in that he's not afraid. He said, listen, if you're going to stick me in this game, coach, I'm here to shoot. And he's done it since the moment they brought him in. And he's played very valuable minutes in the series to give the Knicks some kind of chance with the depleted bench that they have.
5:39 to go. Commercial break. 56-38. Indiana leads. The Knicks trying to make a push here.
Give me some kind of game here.
Indiana still shooting red hot. They are 80% from the field. I believe they're still 80% from the field. 24 of 30. The Knicks are 45% from the field. And the threes, the 7 of 10 for Indiana, 4 of 11 for the Knicks. And so DiVincenzo, who was hot to start the game, hasn't really gotten many shots here in the second quarter. I believe he has 13 points, but I mean, listen, the
Gotta
turnovers.
get him back involved.
Knicks have gotten a couple turnovers lately. They still have no block shots, the Knicks.
How DiVincenzo wasn't the focus of that offense when Brunson was on the bench is beyond me.
I think he was, but I think Indiana shut that down. They knew nobody else could beat them on the floor.
They did, but he knows how to get that. He can get, even if it's not the best look, he doesn't need a perfectly open window to be making.
DiVincenzo, as much as we love DiVincenzo, he's not Steph Curry.
He's not.
You know, I mean,
he's a sidekick for a little while.
Yeah, he's not. You know, he's a good shooter. He's a good shooter, and he's a hot, streaky shooter. Hot and cold. He was hot to start. I agree. You should have kept feeding him the ball because he was hot to start, and you want to just and he did that heat check the 3 where he hit it, and then he hasn't seen the ball. He hasn't really put up any shots since. Good job by the Pacers to shut that down. But listen, the Knicks they need to get this to 15, I think, at half, and then they need to go in there and they need to do a gut check and look themselves in the mirror, and hope that they could come out and. I mean, they're going to have to just gut this one out, it looks like, because they're hurt all over the place. OG hasn't been much of a factor, right? He hit the 1 shot.
If the Knicks can cut this thing down to somewhere under 15, preferably all the way down into like the 10-point range before half, that is a win for them with how bad this half has went statistics-wise.
Yeah, you love
that. That is right now. They could be down by 30.
Yeah, they absolutely. Yeah. I guess they could. They're shooting 45%, which is, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not what you want to do. The problem is again, if Indiana's going to shoot the ball like this, you don't stand a chance. So they're going to need because they dug themselves this hole here in the first half, to dig out of the hole, they're going to need Indiana to miss some shots, and they will. It's not reasonable that they're going to shoot 80% for the whole game. And if they do, like I said, you just tip your cap, and it is what it is.
Yeah, you're not beating anybody shooting 80% from 3.
No, when they're shooting 82, no, absolutely not. All right, just see here. Rangers game 1 Eastern Conference Final. I think they're gonna beat the Panthers, but I think the Panthers are good, but I definitely think the Knicks are gonna beat them. I mean,
The Rangers. Mixing up your teams.
the
now.
Rangers. That's what I mean. That's what I meant. The Rangers. I definitely think that the Rangers. Let's see. What, none of you 50 people that are watching have anything to say about this game? Let's see. There's only one here. So, Indiana 24 of 30, like we just said. They just put the graphic up on the screen.
No, they didn't miss many possessions.
No,
they didn't miss many.
They haven't missed much.
It's absolutely crazy. Burks makes this free throw.
Oh.
Knicks down by 16. 5.5 minutes left in the second. Time for, I don't know, whether it be some more turnovers, little defense, couple missed shots. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yep, free one.
There you go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, Knicks down 56-42, Brett. It's still, they
I
cut
don't
it
want to
to
hear
14.
it. I don't want to hear it.
And Pacers, listen, they were going to cool down. They weren't going to shoot like
Oh,
that
that's
forever.
offensive foul. That's defense right there. Oh, my God. They're playing. The Knicks have just come out of this timeout. Easy one. Free throw. God, it's a tough result on that after such a good defensive possession.
Yeah, I agree.
So tough.
So, here we go, 58-42.
like they just
Brunson with the ball.
Keep making shots.
Knicks
like
have
that.
nobody that's scoring points except for Burks and
They don't even know. They have two
DiVincenzo.
guys in the exact same spot.
Yeah, Burks again. No good on the
No,
three.
that's not a good possession.
No, that's a terrible possession.
And it's a rush at the end when it's not a good shot.
Oh, a three. Good.
It's such a bad possession.
Every time the Knicks crawl a little bit back
They
up,
can't.
Indiana shuts
Indiana
them down.
just makes a shot from everywhere.
Everywhere. Not what we wanted to see here.
This whole series changed on that one desperation three, and there's another missed three for the Knicks. And the guys who have gotten us here and provided that spark when needed it, the McBrides, it just doesn't have it right now. Then the two guys who were making shots for us, Burks and DiVincenzo, we haven't let them shoot it since.
No, listen,
There's Burks.
Burks got
He's
it.
just keep giving that man the ball, please.
Burks with the hot hand. 61-44.
Please. Inside and out, and they don't know when they're. The thing with him is he'll shoot the three, so they're giving him that respect, and then he takes it inside.
Yeah, but every time the Knicks crawl a little bit back,
They have to play
They have to play
defense,
better
too.
defense. And they have to force turnovers.
The problem is their best defender is hurt. Like a guy like Hart, and then a guy even like Hartenstein. It's really tough. See, Hartenstein sitting over looks like he's going to be checking in soon.
Yeah, but you see, like I don't like that because he went there, he sat down, and the back starts to tighten up, right? And then now he's got to come back in. So listen, he might take a shot. He might get a shot in the back. I guess you never know, but we'll see. 61-45. Indiana with the ball in the lead. Knicks playing good defense on this possession. Oh, and he missed the layup. Got it. On the foul. And the foul on Hartenstein. Turner went up, got his own rebound off the missed layup, put it back, and Hartenstein hacked him. And listen, this is not looking like the next day. It's just not. I mean, you still got a whole half and then plus to play. But the Knicks they're not looking very good. It is what it is. But.
No, but they got to get through the half. They got to get through the half at some type of reasonable deficit.
15. You want to get it to 15.
I know that's still a tough one to go into. If you can creep it a little bit better. I mean, 12, 13 points. You're 2 possessions away from this game being tight. But if their defense, or I don't even know what way to put it, because I feel like they're not playing
That's
this
Hartenstein.
horrendous defense. They just can't keep them from putting it in the basket.
Hartenstein, 13 minutes, no points,
Brunson
3
looks
fouls.
like he's going to force one in here.
Brunson goes to the ground and the foul is called. I didn't think that was a foul. I think that was a travel. But anyway, the Knicks get the break there. There's John Stewart sitting there with his hand in his face, with his face in his hand.
He's not a happy guy right now. He's probably down $500,000.
Yeah, that's not anything for him to be unhappy about. He'll be all right.
Oh, for a win, you're right. Not for losses. You know how much it hurts a lot more.
So Hartenstein in all kinds of foul trouble. His back is hurt. He has no points. He has not been grabbing rebounds at any kind of solid clip. And the Knicks find themselves, down close to 20 points again with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 64-46 is your score. Brunson with 18 minutes. He's only got 7 points, though. This is going to be his low-scoring game in probably the year if he keeps this. He hits a pair. 17-point lead for Indiana. The 6th seed. Knicks doing a little pressure. Halliburton, Halliburton's had himself a hell of a half. He's had himself a fantastic
series. Here he goes again.
Got it.
Halliburton, 6 of 8 from the field, 16 points.
Yeah, because he was hitting all those threes.
It's just incredible. Here goes Brunson for 3. Nope. No roll either. Knicks down 19. Pacers with the ball. Chua with a nice block.
You're watching Locked Up Sports coverage of the Knicks and the Pacers, Game 7. So far, not exactly how we wanted it to go, as the Pacers are just shooting the lights out. I mean, the Knicks are not playing great. They're not hitting their shot. The Knicks are not shooting well. The Pacers are shooting lights out, and the Knicks are down 19 in the first half. It's been this the whole first half has basically been like this. They opened up a lead of about 12 points in the first quarter. They haven't relinquished it. The Knicks haven't even gotten within 15 since they've gotten it over 15, the Pacers. Once that lead hit 15, the Knicks haven't gotten it back to 15. And now they're going to need a big second half, Brett, to even have any kind of chance here. A big second half. It's going to be a gut check, maybe a big speech. Listen, the Rangers were in the same situation, right? It wasn't in Game 7, but it was a Game 6 on the road. Rangers were in the same situation. Kreider said, I think I'm going to get one. There's already legends growing about that.
I heard.
Kreider saying, I think I'm going to get one. And then he went out and got the hat trick. That's what you need. You're going to need that type of performance and that type of, gut check from your leader. And it's Brunson. And we'll see if he can do it. It's going to come down to that. I didn't come all the way out to Sable to watch them lose by 25 points, Brad.
Someone's got to start getting involved.
Hartenstein, and now you got to start thinking about it. Hartenstein's in foul trouble. You got to start thinking about what you're going to do because he's either not going to be able to finish this game or he's going to foul out. He's got 3 fouls already. What do we got here?
That's off Halliburton.
Yeah.
Then they started jawing.
DiVincenzo still jawing. He's been jawing with these guys for 3 games now. So the Knicks.
All right, Knicks win the challenge.
Get the ball. Halliburton 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. He's got 16 points, and he sat a good portion of this quarter too. He sat the first 5 minutes of this quarter.
Let's go. Knicks down 19 with the ball.
You know what?
Brunson bringing it up.
The Knicks have had trouble inbounding the ball. Even.
Yeah.
The whole series they've had trouble. Brunson, come on, Brunson. 10-foot jumper, no
Missed.
good. Rims out.
Off.
He can't get the rolls today. He went baseline, pulled up, and it rimmed out. Now on the other end, watch the rolls that they get.
Getting muscled down low.
Look at that.
Siakam's been making shots.
Back and Burks down and a turnaround fadeaway for Siakam, and it's a 68-47 Indiana lead. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Brunson can't get it going at all today, and he's fouled. That's going to be a shooting foul. All right. But that's right there. That's the story of the first half. Brunson down there, discombobulated, takes a 10-foot shot, and it just rims out. And then Siakam at the other end.
And you can see what we're missing down there is the guy who never came back when halfway through the first quarter, OG Anunoby.
Yeah, I mean,
never saw him again.
We didn't think they were going to get him back to play here anyway.
We got 2 shots out of him. He lit it up in the first 3 minutes.
He must be hurt. He must be hurting again.
He did. I tell you, he was really hobbling after that last one, and that was that. I don't know if we're going to get any more minutes down the stretch, but maybe not.
Listen, neither of these teams are beating the Celtics anyway. Hey, Stabler.
Oh, you just got to get there. You figure that out later.
Detective Stabler can figure it out, Brett.
Yeah, I hope so. Because the Knicks are getting abused.
20-point Indiana lead. Call SVU. The Knicks are getting abused.
There we go. Little turnover here.
Come on, push it.
Burks,
You got numbers.
The only guy who can shoot. Get close. He wants it. He's not. He's not afraid.
Oh, nice pass. There we go. All right.
Burks.
Burks been the best player.
Ball. Just keep giving them the ball. Knicks down 18. Minute and a half left in the second quarter. Trying to make this a tight game going in, but they just cannot stop the Pacers from making anything.
If Burks is your best player in a Game 7, you're going to lose. That's just all there is to it. If Burks is your best player in Game 7, you're going to lose.
I'm just looking for the Knicks to have one defensive stand.
Foul. Oh, no, yeah, they don't.
That's a terrible foul. That is a terrible foul.
Art fouls him with 5 on the shot clock.
That is just an absolutely terrible foul on a guy who had no position. That's not. I don't even know what that is.
68-48, 68-50 is your score. Siakam's got 17. I mean, just listen to some of the numbers in the first half here. You got Turner has 10, Siakam has 13, Halliburton has 16, okay? Then you got 5 from Naismith and McConnell with 6. And the Knicks, when you go down the Knicks numbers, the Knicks, you got DiVincenzo with 12, and he's been stuck on 12 forever. 4 from Josh Hart, 9 from Brunson, 14 from Alec Burks. That's it. That's the Knicks scoring. They're not going to win like that. And you're down 19 points and at halftime, and the Knicks have never. This game has never been close. By 5 minutes into the game, the Indiana started to pull away. It's now a 20-point game as we hit the 1-minute mark in the second quarter. Brunson brings it up for the Knicks. Brunson backing into the lane, throws up a fadeaway, and he gets it in the foul. All right, so maybe you get Brunson going here, right at the end of the half. Get Brunson going.
One defensive. I'm just waiting for them to stop them from scoring on one possession.
Yeah,
I keep looking like it doesn't happen.
The only empty trips they have is a couple turnovers.
There's nothing happening until that end. So we can. I mean, Knicks have to play basket for basket right now,
and they can't because they're shooting 77%.
We can't stop them on the other end. I'm sitting here like I'm not an accountant, but I'm doing the math in my head. If you don't stop the other team, you have no chance.
Brunson completes the 3-point play. 17-point lead. Brunson has 12. He's 4 of 12 from the field, Brett. 7 assists.
It's terrible.
Is Nembhard. The 3. Siakam gets. He almost got the roll. Rebound.
That's
Knicks.
what we need. We need a nice bounce.
Hart's pushing it up the court.
No, this is where he loses it. Loses.
Oh, look at DiVincenzo. Shoot it. DiVincenzo pump fakes into the paint with the right hand, and it's good.
Let's go.
Cut it to 15.
They're going to hold for a late shot, I think, but let's play some defense here.
There's about a less than a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Everybody on their feet at the Garden. 15 seconds to go in the half. Knicks need to stop here. A travel.
Let's go.
Turnover, Indiana. And the Knicks will have a chance. This is a big possession.
This is a huge possession.
Knicks can cut
Gets the crowd back in it, the momentum going back in it, just a little bit of any spark at this point.
Knicks can cut it to 13, 12 with a 3. Heading into the locker room at half. 7.8 to go in the second quarter.
Oh, and the Pacers, McCollum's checking back into the game.
The fouls looking like.
McBride looks like he's ready to shoot, getting those hands warm. Be ready for McBride in the corner.
I like
Push
it.
off.
I want deep.
Extends the right arm.
No, he traveled. He
He
traveled.
pulled an offensive foul.
No, I thought he traveled. Pacers on the they do the press defense and they're good with
Yeah.
it. Knicks got to get it in. Brunson, 5 to go, 4 as he crosses the center court line all the way to the hoop and it's blocked. Oh, what a block! And that's how the first half ends, and it's a fitting end.
15.
Terrific play is that was.
15.
Knicks trail by 15 at half, 70 to 55. 70 points in the first half. The Knicks surrendered to Indiana. That is not what you wanted to do. And Brunson had a clear
He didn't get it up early.
clear path to the hoop, and Siakam just denied him off the backboard.
Gotta get that off the backboard.
Nobody gets a point on their final possession, and the Knicks are down 15 at half. And listen, the numbers are not in the Knicks' favor. You got, Brunson with 12 points. I mean, maybe he has 13, but the Pacers are shooting the lights out. They were at 80% for most of that first half. They are now at, I think, let's see, they're at 74, almost 75%, 29 of 39 from the field. The Knicks 20 of 42 at 47%. The numbers just don't work for the Knicks here. The 8 of 12 from 3. Knicks are 4 of 14 from 3. So as good as the Pacers are playing for shooting from beyond the arc, the Knicks are shooting just as bad. And you can't keep up with that. That's not something that's sustainable. The rebounds, the Knicks trail by 5 in the rebound category. In every game the Knicks won, they out-rebounded them. You got 15 rebounds for Indiana. You got 10 for the Knicks. Offensive rebounds, the Knicks have the lead, but they get killed on the defensive glass. The Knicks yet to have a block. 4 blocks for the Pacers.
It's not like there's that many options for the
No,
Knicks.
you
But
just
what
gotta-
do you think?
gotta
What do you think Tibbs comes out and changes? Do you think he tries to push it all and say, "Let's go, let's push Brunson and see if he can make something happen"?
Yeah,
do you
well,
think he
yes,
says,
yes.
"Let's try"?
No, if you're going down, you go down with Brunson, right? You don't
hope
want to go
so.
down with Brunson on the
Sometimes
bench.
he's got to start. And you've seen towards the end of the second half, he started being a little bit more aggressive, taking the ball towards the hoop, getting to the foul line a little
but he
more.
hasn't looked good. He hasn't looked good.
We need him to make those shots. We need him to find us open look and elevate and make and sink those. And he
Knicks
was
are-
early.
Now, as we were talking about how good Indiana was from 3, and they have been. They've 8 of 12. The Knicks are getting outscored 34-22 in the paint, which is another big problem. Without Hartenstein, that right there is Hartenstein giving them 0 in the first half. 0. He did nothing in that first half. I get it, he got hurt, but if you're hurt, you got to come out. If you're not hurt, then go in there and there's no excuses. If you're on the court, you can't have an excuse, right? If you're on the court and you're playing, I don't want to hear about the back or anything like that. OG came out. We assume that he's hurt.
We want Scotty Schefflers out there. We
Dragging-
want you arrested in the morning.
Dragging cops.
Get in there and play.
Listen, not a good half for the Knicks as they are down 70 to 55 here at half. The crowd has basically been taken out of it. A couple times they tried to get it going. You had Burks, who had a nice little run where he
Listen,
scored 6 straight.
And honestly, Indiana should be disappointed to be only up 15.
Yeah, but if you're on the road, I think you're happy with this.
No,
half.
I
can't
know,
be-
but I'm saying that Indiana, with how they played, and the Knicks were not playing well. They should be up in 22, 24. The Knicks made it where they have a shot.
Yes.
The Knicks almost, let me tell you, the Knicks almost blew it where they never shot. And them leaving Brunson on the bench for the beginning of that second quarter, as long as they did, they could probably be within 10 points if Brunson came back in. But you know what?
15
I guess
is
he doesn't have all that much in the tank. He clearly doesn't, because any other player I know that would have the option of can I make it or not, they'd be out on that court.
You know what? We wanted the 90s back, the 90s Knicks.
We got 'em.
We got them.
We got him, is right.
Second round exit. That's the 90s Knicks, right? Second round exits.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, you're watching Locked Up Sports coverage of the Knicks and the Pacers here live from the Brian Gunzel Studios. Knicks trail 70 to 55 at half, and listen, the Pacers just shot the lights out first half. Right, they're shooting close. They shot close to 80% for most of the first half. They're just under now 75%. They're 8 of 12 from 3. The Knicks are 4 of 14, and most of those 4 came in early in the first quarter when DiVincenzo hit 3 of them, and OG, I believe, hit the other one, and he's been out since probably midway through the first quarter. So listen, it's not looking good. The Knicks, maybe the injuries have finally caught up to them. Maybe it's just one of those games where Indiana is just they're shooting the lights out. If they continue to shoot at 80%, the Knicks aren't coming back. So you could take that to the bank right now. I mean, the Knicks have got to be better in the paint. They got to be better on the boards, and the fact that Hartenstein is giving the Knicks nothing in the first half is really why they're getting killed in the paint, and they're getting killed and they're losing in the boards, and they can't get any offensive rebounds. So we'll see. They got to be better. They got 24 minutes of basketball left to see who will play the Celtics, who will lose to the Celtics, really, right? I mean, you're looking at neither of these teams are going to beat the Celtics. I think it's going to be a rather quick series, to be honest with you, whoever wins this game. But maybe we have a legendary second half comeback, one of those great Garden moments. There's been some of them in this playoff. You had DiVincenzo with the Reggie, the anti-Reggie Miller type play. You had great finishes. One of them went the Sixers' way in round one. But besides that, the Knicks have been great at home, except for this series, except for this game. This is the worst half of basketball the Knicks have played at the Garden in probably a month and a half, right?
Rob, we talked about this like in our subsequent shows at the beginning of the series when they started getting hurt. I go, the Knicks needed to win this early. They needed to win that game by Game 5 or Game 6 because the later they get in the series, I know the Knicks aren't an old team, but when it comes to injuries and how young the Pacers are, the Pacers still have their legs under them, whereas the Knicks just look like a prize fighter in the 12th round who just doesn't even have anything left in them. And I understand that's depth on the bench and injuries, but
it might just be all catching up to them, right?
It is. That's what it is. It's, you're talking about, this is the classic Tom Thibodeau strategy of, I understand that we only have so many guys who are great on our team, and we're going to play all of them the max amount of minutes that you can. And now, how far can a Tom Thibodeau team make it in the playoffs?
Well, the fact that don't go there now, Brett. I've been saying that you've been poo-pooing the whole.
I know, but that's why I'm bringing it up. We've been talking about this for weeks.
This is his trademark.
This is
what he's done. His teams are going. He runs his guys into the ground through the whole season. They don't take any maintenance days and stuff like that. And then when they get to this point, after you get beat up in the first round, in a tough first round series, right? That was as good, and that series was just as close as this one. It just happened to go 6 games instead of 7.
They've only had one easy game, and that you could even call it an easy game, and that was game 5 in this series. With the only game where the Knicks weren't down, where it was considered a,
but then they got game 6 is an easy game too, because you could rest you guys a half.
Yeah,
it was over.
That's true. But that's, you're just sitting there watching, getting your asses beat.
Yeah, well, that's what listen, I don't think it's not looking good. I said maybe we'll have one of those magical Garden moments where they have a great comeback, and DiVincenzo's got to be more involved here. He was hot. He was shooting the ball well, and he just kind of faded away. He was on the court, but he wasn't getting any shots after making the first ones. And listen, Halliburton with a great first half. He was all over the court. He was knocking down threes. Siakam also played well, and if they continue to play like this, the Knicks are going home. That's basically the bottom line. That's the bottom line here. Is that if the Pacers continue to shoot at a 75% clip, there's nothing you can do about it. And I can't imagine they will. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, if they don't stop shooting and stop making baskets, the Knicks don't really have any options to combat that.
Negative DNA. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. But yeah, it's been a tough first half. It's been a trying first half, right? Finally, the injuries, I think, are catching up to the Knicks, is what happened. I think they're finally catching up to the Knicks, and it's too much. You can't win this without a big man inside, and Hartenstein is the big man, and he's given them nothing in the first half. He's been basically ineffective since he hurt his back early in the first quarter. And combine that with Brunson not playing well and with Indiana shooting the lights out, they almost ran. There was a couple times they almost ran the Knicks right out of the gym. The crowd's been sitting on their hands the whole first half. They tried to get it going, a couple standing ovations, but the Knicks would get a shot, and then Indiana would come down and just they'd hit a 3 because they're 8 of 12 from 3 and they haven't missed any threes. So Locked Up Sports coverage of the Knicks Pacers Game 7 right here on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Twitter. Welcome to everybody watching the show. It's so far, so listen, we hope we have a big second half. Who knows? We'll see if we do. We'll see if the Knicks have it in them. It's going to be a gut check. It's going to be one of those times you need somebody to step up in the locker room, make a speech. Whatever they need to do, they're going to have to get it going.
I'll tell you, they found a scorer in the game that's been able to show that he can handle the ball and get inside and make a few threes. And Alec Burks has shown that he's got something, so he's got to be out there. McBride has shown you nothing, but what we've seen during the series is even when they've had bad first halves, these guys don't need to be hot the entire time. What happened to you in the first half sucks, right? But you can step up and make 3 in a row right now. DiVincenzo can make a few threes right now. I don't know if we're going to see OG back on the court. Probably not. Hartenstein, hopefully he gets a little bit of treatment and comes back a little fresher. But when it comes down to crunch time, you know your season is over and tomorrow is you get to rest all you want. These guys are about to put in the minutes in the second half. And if Brunson can establish a little something and make a couple of those floaters, if anybody can step up and start making some threes, and if this defense can actually make get a few turnovers and keep the Pacers from, I don't know, just making every single basket on every single possession, then let's make this a game. This is New York, Game 7 at the Garden. You think this team's just going to fold after everything you've seen all year? I don't.
No, they folded in the first half. O negative DNA, of course.
Like they've shown they can finish.
I agree. The Knicks need one more superstar. He's saying the Knicks need O negative DNA says.
Of course.
The Knicks need one more superstar player. Even if they win this game, they'll have a hard time against. Oh, they're not going to beat Boston. No, I think whoever wins this game, they're not going to beat Boston.
Yeah, it's tough. And they have him. They have a couple. One superstar. I don't know, we'll call him a superstar, but he's pretty close. Julius Randle, and he's shown how effective he is when he's healthy. If he was here, we'd have a much better shot at playing anybody.
Randall's not a superstar.
No, that's what I said. I started it off with I don't think he's a superstar, but he's pretty close. And he's shown when healthy to be very, very effective for the Knicks, especially with the new lineup they have now.
You don't want this. You don't want this to end right here, right? We don't want it to end. It's been too much fun.
This is we talked about what the goal for the Knicks was this year, and
I agree.
Making it. We've had this exact conversation of Game 7.
I agree. He says Julius Randle's shit. I agree.
He has been. If he's on the court, he's like anybody. Would you rather have a guy who's great when he's on the court, but he's only out there 50% of the time? Would you rather have a guy who's average and out there every day?
OG is hurt. OG is a waiting injury. Okay, he's an injury waiting to happen. He's been injured.
All are. So is Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, but Mitchell Robinson's not.
Hartenstein's going to be playing for a different team next year.
Yeah,
this is our chance right now. This is it. Josh Hart, I'm telling you, we need him flying in there for some offensive rebounds. We need Hartenstein to put some people on the ground. It's good. This is good.
I don't know if this is
it. You have 1 half. You have 1 half to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I don't care who you're playing. The Knicks aren't going to roll over. If they end up playing the Celtics, man, maybe they won't win the series.
No, they won't.
But they're going to go out there and fight people at the Garden. It's not an easy place to win. I don't care who you are and when you're playing.
Oh, yeah, because the Pacers have something to say about that.
Well, let's see how the second half goes.
So here we go. Second half about to get underway. Knicks in a 15-point hole as Indiana's just shooting the lights out. They're shooting at 75%, 8 of 12 from 3. Big half for Halliburton, big half for Siakam. Brunson's been MIA. DiVincenzo, who was good in the beginning of the first quarter, hit some threes, and then he went MIA. Hartenstein is hurt. Like I said, Burks is your best player, right? Burks is your best player in the Game 7, you're not going to win the Game 7, and that so far is where we're at here in this Game 7. First Game 7 since these same two teams played in 1995. And if you remember that one, it was a Patrick Ewing finger roll off the back of the iron, which rimmed out and ended the next season there. And since then, it was like 20 years of just garbage from this Knicks team. If you're watching now, you can visit us on lockedupsports.net is our show. That's our website. I'm sorry. That's where you can find any of our episodes. Normally, we're just a regular sports talk show. We do I do shows every week. I'm going to do a show tonight about the Knicks.
If the Knicks win,
if the
Knicks post game wrap up, getting ready for the Celtics.
Preview of the Knicks and the Celtics. So we'll see. Let's see. I don't think the Knicks are going to win. Why don't you put some money on them, Brett? Put $50 on the Knicks to win.
What do you think we're getting right now for the
I
Knicks
think you're
to
probably
win?
getting plus 300.
You think you're plus 300 for the Knicks to win?
I think to the Knicks to win, money line, probably plus 300.
Okay.
With 15
Let's
points
take a
down,
look.
they were injured all over the place.
What do you think? Let's see. Authentication code. I don't know why. I only got 23 cents in the account. Plus 320.
Plus 320. You want to split a $50 bet?
Plus 9.5. You already owe me 50 from.
Oh, that's right. I got it in my pocket. I forgot all about that. All right, so let's put a $50 bet in. Let's split it.
$50.
Yeah, what does that get us? That gets us
What does that
150.
Get us?
That gets us 150.
Yeah.
All right, put it in. Put it into.
Let's go. Knicks
I'm not
to
putting
win.
more than that because I don't think they're gonna win. If I was betting. All right, so we're in it. So now we got money on the line.
500.
500. How did we not bet this game before?
We were playing cornhole. We won that one
got-
game. We
we
thought
got-
we knew what we were doing.
We got our asses whooped this morning in cornhole.
Well, yeah, they put us up in the first round versus the guys who brought the equipment and explained the rules, and they just started sinking them every single shot. Me and Bob aren't even touching the board.
Lost 21-0.
This is the first time me and Bob picked up a beanbag in probably 5 years.
We lost our first two games 21-0. 21-0, 21-0. We were worse than the
Bob
Knicks.
thought we had a chance at winning this thing going in.
And then we did an
I was
Irish.
like, Bob, you don't even know how to keep score.
We went 1-2. We played halfway through the round robin, and then we had an Irish exit and left
We did Irish exit.
to come here and do this and speak with you guys. So
It was
second,
worth it.
I didn't even know JJ Redick was doing the game. Doris Burke is good. I think that, listen, I know a lot of people don't like the female reporters, and you know, no, I'd rather just hear. Doris Burke is as good as it gets, and Mike Breen is the best. We got to get Mike Breen on the show, bro. You know, Bob Usla is friends with him.
Bang.
We're working on Bob was choosing for the next couple weeks to come on the show. If you haven't seen us before, check us out. Check out our website. We got a ton of good guests, names you've heard of, names you know, guys you know, good interviews. Like I said, that's normally what we do. This is our first streaming type of situation. Second half underway, 70-55. Indiana with a 15-point lead in the ball. And they are moving that ball around real well. Good ball movement.
All right, you want to cash out for $38.80?
Oh, in and out. And a foul. Nope, 24-second violation. So the Knicks hold on defense right off the bat. That was better defense to start, right? Better defense. Come on, fellas. Let's go. Halliburton with 16. Siakam with 15. Turner with 10 to lead the Pacers. 14. Here's Hartenstein back in the game. So they're going with that. They're going to go. They're going to go down with the ship. They got him here. Here's
DiVincenzo.
Way off.
Hart.
Way off on
Hart
a three.
got the rebound. Let's go.
Go up with it. Oh, DiVincenzo in the paint. Nope.
God, they're not calling anything.
Right elbow jumper from McBride. No good. And the rebound of the Pacers. Man.
They need to establish this early, man. Especially they got the rebound.
Oh,
There
offensive
you
foul.
go.
Brunson takes a charge.
Let's go.
And a turnover for the Pacers. Knicks
Yeah, but
ball
you gotta
down
make some
15.
baskets while on the other ends. Probably Knicks are just having. Oh yeah,
Back
that
it up,
is a
binge
charge.
podcast. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Are we rooting for the Knicks? Who we rooting for out there, everybody? Is everybody at least rooting for the Knicks, or do we have some Pacers people here?
Some people probably just want to see some upset Knicks fans.
They
That's
just wanna-
probably
they just wanna
that
see
might
us.
be the.
They just wanted to stop by and
Which
say
is
what's up.
fine. We can take that.
Brunson. Oh, he's getting rejected.
He
Like,
can't get
the
there.
ball up.
That's why he's been so hesitant the whole series because he's just getting worked on the inside.
That's 3 blocks on layups. He's doing it's the finger rolls, Brett. It's back to the Ewing. Knicks still with the ball, 8 to shoot.
He was doing the same thing early in the Sixers series with Embiid. He was scared. He was having trouble getting
Brunson, left hand, no
Not
good.
making it.
Oh, Hardstein, good rebound. Yeah, but they're not hitting their shots. This was
They're getting their second opportunities though. So
Brunson, the Hartenstein in the paint,
Oh, my
way
God.
short on the floater.
and we got it
And
again.
a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Uh-oh.
Man,
I'll tell you what, Hartenstein's out there playing. He's playing hard, but
that is what we talked about. There's only one half left in this season. If you don't win,
yeah, but coming up short like that,
you got but there's a difference. I know that's
it
not even
just
close.
doesn't feel like it's the next day.
That looked like you throwing the beanbags today. It's not pretty.
All right, here we go. What is So, O-negative DNA, the Knicks need Donovan Mitchell. If he's a free agent this year, I agree. You could put him at the 2 with Julius Randle and Brunson and OB. OB's always hurt, though. That's the problem with OB. With OG,
There we go.
I think he's a team that could do. I think that I agree with that.
Goaltend.
Donovan Mitchell's a hot. But what are you going to do?
Knicks
You're
to
going to put him at the
13.
2? Donovan Mitchell's
no.
not going to want to come and play the 2. He's
You
going to
know-
want to be
you-
a point guard. That's the problem.
Yep, that's a goaltend.
Donovan Mitchell's going to want to be a point guard if he goes anywhere.
And you know where he wants to go. You know where the plan is for this year, right? He's going to end up in L.A. What do you think about him ending up in L.A.?
LA always.
That's
gets
what. No, I'm just saying that's what they want. The problem is you want to people. Oh, here goes Halliburton for 3. There we go. We need them to start missing shots, and now they're missing. Let's bring it to within. We can get
Knicks
the Knicks
can
and cut it to 10. McBride gets there inside with the 2, cutting it to an 11-point Pacer lead. Knicks coming up big in this third quarter. Second half coming out strong. McEnroe in
Johnny
the house.
Mac.
Got the champions in the house. All your favorite New York champs are in. Starks is pumped.
Starks. I told you, Starks is the AAU dad of this team.
Love it.
Starks and Marbury.
I'm over here
Look how
doing.
young he is.
I'm doing timesheets for work. Gotta get people paid.
Listen, Knicks. They cut it to
Doing
11,
this for
right?
free,
They
and
cut
I'm
it
doing
down
this for free.
25 down to 11.
on Locked Up Sports Company time.
Yeah, he'll be hearing about that from me afterwards. Right, I'm running downstairs.
All right, here we go, guys.
Red Solo.
This is a nice break for everybody. Just so we know, this is what we call the non-Bobby hour. Usually you get to listen to Bob drone on about the Mets and the Rangers, but not now. Now it's just me, you, and the Knicks. If you guys have 2 TVs, or maybe you're watching on your phone, that PGA Championship's getting pretty crazy over on CBS too. Xander Schauffele, 19 under. Hovland at 18 under. Bryson, oh man, we got DeChambeau at 17. Morikawa at 15. What can the Knicks do? Can the Knicks cut this lead down, put some pressure on the Pacers? And I'm telling you, this team isn't going to give up. They haven't given up all year. They've clawed their way to the 2nd seed in the playoffs. And I think you're going to be surprised. This is what we've been waiting for all year. You're in the Garden. The crowd's starting to get going. Man, this is it. I cannot believe we're sitting on another Game 7. Who else? Need some guys to step up. Some big threes. Brunson. Got to start taking the ball to the hoop, being aggressive. Get yourself to the free throw line. And honestly, that's where the Knicks can take this game over. Pacers start going cold, missing a few shots. Really ready for this now. Oh, man, if the Knicks lose, we're going to have to start watching the WNBA. I mean, I'm all for it, but I need at least one more round to watch. The Mets season's already over, so what am I supposed to do there? I'm a Jets fan. Please, Knicks, I need something. It's been a rough 43 years. I've been waiting. Just give me something. A Knicks championship, a Mets championship. The Jets? Oh my God. Bob's a Ranger fan, so he's got the Rangers going. All right. Looks like game action's getting back on. They're showing the last Game 7 here at the Garden right now, 1994. Oh, no, this is the 94 East Finals. This is Patrick Ewing beating Indiana. We need some Garden magic here tonight. We need some real Garden magic coming tonight.
How you doing, Brad?
This is good, yeah.
Killing it?
I just explained to them my sorrows of being a Mets Jets
Yeah, it's
Knicks
a nightmare.
fan.
It's a nightmare.
I need something. My Mets season's over.
I went down and got a Kit Kat.
Bob's got the Rangers at least. Big defense.
Here we go.
DiVincenzo nails it. Here we go.
That's an 8-point lead.
This is an 8-point game. We got this thing back. The Garden is rocking. More defense.
Going the other way. Ah.
No, it stayed that way, but we'll take it.
Which one's my mic, Brett? This one?
That's you right there. Bob's off. He's chewing Kit Kats. Can't even take it. He's so excited. He needs some sugar. I'm going to get this volume going up a little bit.
No.
Everybody's...
Come on. Stop here. Knicks have cut it to an 8-point lead. Oh, now Burton for 3. He was open. No, got it. Back up to 12.
Oh, man, like we said, Knicks can go shoot the lights out all they want. They're going to need the Pacers to back off.
That was a big shot. Stop the bleeding.
Brunson for 3. Got it! Let's go! Let's go, D!
Come on. Halliburton, oh, good inside pass.
That's a good foul.
No.
See,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's a good foul. You don't let him get that shot. You're going to foul him. None of these ticky-tack right at the end touching a wrist. Grab the guy's arm. Don't let him get the ball
Is
up.
that 3, though, for Hart?
Might be.
Let's see if that shot gets Brunson going.
Halliburton for 3 again. Big miss. Need a rebound. Oh, Pacers getting the rebound. You're killing me. Nice D. Hartenstein stepping up.
Knicks coming back the other way. Hart, got it. It's a 6-point game.
The crowd's way back
Everyone
in this.
on their feet. Nemhart to the hoop. Up and in.
Oh, I thought
Nice
that was
rebound. Nice shot, I mean.
Whew.
All right, we got ourselves a game here, folks. We got ourselves a game. McBride for 3, top of the arc. No good.
Oh, that's us. That's us.
I'll tell you what, give Halliburton.
Keep it.
Give Hartenstein credit. He's been playing. He's I mean, all of a sudden he got better?
Told you, that treatment at halftime, man. They tell you there's one half of basketball left. The pain goes away when you know you're going home tomorrow.
No, the pain goes away when you put a shot in his
That's
back.
because you're going home tomorrow. Come on, Hart. Be aggressive when you get in there. I don't.
Sure.
Just,
See, Hart's down.
he's in the paint. He backs all the way off to take the exact same shot from 12 feet behind. Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Whoever's out there watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get all the best action from Locked Up Sports.
This is just about to start getting good here. This is what, you know.
Let's see.
Let me tell you.
A lot of times these games, the team will get it to 8, and then they don't get closer. They get stretches back
No,
out
you're
to
right.
12. Let's see how they do.
Thank you, everybody, for listening, watching. I know we got a bunch of people watching right now on YouTube and Twitter, and where else we up
Brett,
there,
they're
Bob?
talking Jets. Well, the Jets are coming up if Rodgers can stay healthy. Yeah, but did you
Yes,
really? Come on, it's the Jets, right?
I know. I'm with you. They got all the primetime games. Are they playing like 6 primetime games?
They'll go 11-5 and then out in the first round.
Let's listen. The Knicks still playing while the Jets going into training camp is never happened.
Knicks can't still no, because they don't go in the training camp in June.
OTAs.
Back up to 10. Let's see if Brunson does a little heat check here. He's hit two shots here early.
DiVincenzo
from 3.
spotted up.
Got it.
Got him. Let's go.
77-70. Here
Let's
come
go,
the
D.
Knicks. $19,200 on their feet. Come on. Hard. Oh,
Out
turnover.
of bounds.
Knicks have the ball.
Let's go. That relentless Knicks D, that effort they put in, it's been very slow to start, and you can see it coming around like they've done in so many second halves this postseason. They've just clamped down on teams late.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Same thing. Oh, no, all right, we got it coming back, right?
Yeah, it was just knocked out of bounds.
Yeah.
Knicks ball still.
McCollum's coming back in the game to guard Brunson.
McConnell. Largest halftime deficit ever overcoming a Game 7 is 11. The Knicks were down 15 at half. Trying to make some history here in the second half.
That's right. It was Game 6 last night. It wasn't Game 7.
Yeah, it was Game 6. No, yeah. Way to be up on the things, Brett.
I'm catching on.
McBride.
No!
Not a good pass. Come on, McBride. You see, that's somebody who doesn't want to take the shot.
Yeah.
Turns it over. Here's Halliburton. Uh-oh, a 3. Good. See, that
so bad.
you can't have that.
No, you cannot.
That's a 5-point turnaround
You
right there.
cannot. You have to be aggressive. And not to mention, like, if it gets up there, there's still a chance for the offensive rebound when your guys are all in it. Like, this is... Taking a whole possession without getting a shot up is just not good basketball. Come on. Another one. Another one. Just gives it right up. You gotta be kidding me.
All right, so now let's talk some Jets, Brett. Knicks down 12. They cut it to 8 at one moment. It's now 12. TV timeout. 82-70.
Brunson.
Indiana with the lead. Brunson
Turnovers by McBride and Brunson. Absolutely crushing the Knicks.
You don't want McBride out there in this situation. You could see that last turnover was a bad. It's like throwing across your body as an NFL quarterback, rolling out, turning back, throwing it across the field. You can't do that.
Brunson just gives it up on the next one.
82-70. And I don't know. Listen, the Knicks, they may have just dug themselves too big of a hole in the first half. Now, there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time to come back from this as well. You know, you get a couple threes, a couple stops, but they need stops, Brett. They need more stops than they're getting. And you need why not give DiVincenzo more shots here?
I don't know. He's sinking them.
I mean, DiVincenzo.
He's sinking them. All I know is McBride better be out there to pass the ball to DiVincenzo. He better not be out there to be shooting threes because he's not making them right now.
No, I agree.
It's a tough thing to see. But they do have a guy who's making his shots right now, and they got to decide if they're going to keep going to him. Brunson's going to take it inside, but those wild leave your feet passes that McBride likes to make and Hart loves to make, where you jump and then you don't even know where it's going and you're off the ground already.
Listen, the Knicks need to get their act together.
It's a tough thing to watch.
They could be playing the last quarter and a half of basketball. You're watching Locked Up Sports coverage of Knicks and Pacers Game 7. Visit our website, lockedupsports.net. Like I said, if you're just joining us for the first time, we are always a sports talk show. I'll be doing a show tonight. And, we're right here live from our studio here on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. We on Facebook?
No, I don't
We're
think
not on
so.
Facebook right now. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. We are also a podcast. You can listen to us on anywhere you get your podcasts. So, whole lot going on. This is better than watching somebody play video games, right? At least give me that. But the other night I was flipping around Twitch because I don't know too much of Twitch.
Yeah.
And it's like 30,000 people watching like kids play video games.
Yeah. Yep. 30,000 people watching us watch a Knicks game right now.
Yeah, I guess so. But you're right. So,
I'm doing timesheets at work. This is the whole show. Me just doing timesheets.
I don't like you doing the timesheets at work. We're going to talk about that later. So what do we got here, Brad? Are we going to win this money? Are we going to cash out or what?
Listen, it's going in my account. You're not getting nothing.
That's all right. I'll just keep the 50.
You didn't even have any faith.
I didn't. If I went, no, because they're down 15. No team has ever come back from down 15. Now the Knicks have played better here in the second half. Trying to get this to come up. I don't know why it won't come up. I don't know what's going on. Oh wait. But either way, I can't get the stats up right now. I don't know why it froze that stuff. But
no stats for you.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Rangers. Tonight we'll do a lot of Knicks. We'll do Rangers. Mets. Did the Mets win, Brett? Probably not.
Don't know. I hope not. I hope they lose every game.
We got the golf. You got Shoffley's blew the lead. Victor Hovland now at 19 under. Wow. Well, they're putting up good scores, huh? They went from 11 to like 19. Halliburton with 21 points. DiVincenzo with 20. DiVincenzo's got to get the ball more, and he'll shoot. He's a chucker, DiVincenzo. And he just chucks it up there, but he thinks he's going to make every shot. And like I said, confidence is a lot in shooting. You know, he might not be Steph Curry, but he thinks he's Steph Curry, which is not a bad thing. Knicks need to stop here desperately as they trail by 12. To the hoop goes. Oh, he got it. It's a 14-point game. It's just not looking. See, I told you, the Knicks got it to 8, and then it's ballooned back up to 14. 5:20 to go in the third quarter. DiVincenzo with the ball. He's got to shoot the ball more. He's got to. Brunson now on the right wing. Come on, Brunson. Brunson puts it on the floor. Backing in. 5 to shoot. Hart.
He doesn't know.
Spins into the paint. Put it up, Hart. Rims out. Hart go to the line. But Hart's not been good for you. You know he's hurt. It's just it really is bad luck for the Knicks, right? They've really just not. It's just running into bad luck with the injuries piling up. And they're fighting an uphill battle here in the second half. They got it to 8, and that may be as close as they get it, though. We'll see if they can get it any closer. As Hart buries the first free throw. 84-71, 5:05 to go, third quarter. Madison Square Garden, eerily quiet. Second one in the air, and it's good. It's a 12-point lead for Indiana. 5 minutes to go. Hart with 20. He's played 28 minutes, but only 8 points and 5 boards to go along with 4 assists. Knicks need stops here. They cannot
They need
stop
a couple
him.
missed shots right here.
They
A couple
need
turnovers.
No. Oh, go out of bounds. Go out of bounds. Oh. Hartenstein tried
That was
to
good.
save
That's
it.
fine. Out of time.
Oh, yeah. I know he threw it up. Watch this. Oh, and he got the tip. No.
There we go.
Oh, he almost put that tip in. How was that not a foul?
I don't know. They haven't called anything.
Oh, Hart to McBride with the finger roll is good.
Nice
Back
travel,
to 10.
too.
Oh, it looked like a travel, right? It was a travel. I think it was. It definitely was. Hart definitely traveled with the ball. Right? Take it. Some going the Knicks' way.
Rick Carlisle already sent that one into the league.
Oh, yeah.
They are making everything. And the Pacers steal it on the inbound.
Oh,
and the
then
foul. That's just disgusting.
Oh, lazy.
You talked about it earlier that the Knicks
Inbounding.
are having a lot of hard times getting the ball inbounds.
The Knicks have
and
had
they
trouble
finally
inbounding
got
these
them. They
balls.
finally played it too loose. Absolute crusher if you want to get back in this game. Oh, that's just sloppy by Brunson. That's just horrible. He didn't even care. He was waiting for the ball to hit the ground.
Why is this not letting me click on these things?
I don't know. You might have lost it there.
No, I didn't lose it.
No, not there, but
Down here? It's weird.
something probably just. Shit. 15-point game.
Bring the stats up on your computer so we can see it.
Give me 1 sec.
Running out of time here in the third quarter.
Tuesday.
McBride missed a dunk. He got fouled, though, so I believe he's going to the line. Miles Turner would see. Look at. They're contesting everything the Knicks do.
Yep.
The Knicks are not contesting, and that whole 5-point mishap right there with the inbound was lazy.
Yep.
And you can't have that.
That was Brunson being lazy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And
he wasn't even looking as the ball's sitting out. He was waiting for it to just hit the ground and kind of easily pick it up.
yeah, and
And he had no idea that.
Here's McBride with it into the paint. McBride to Hartenstein. Come on, Hart for 3. Short. He doesn't have his legs. Hart doesn't have his legs on him today.
And there's not a nick to be found in the paint looking for a rebound.
They haven't gotten offensive rebounds at all. A 3 is good. McConnell. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Halliburton. 24 points for Halliburton. In Game 7, the Pacers have scored the last 8 points, and they have pushed it back up to an 18-point lead. The Knicks gave their run, and now another turnover for the Knicks. DiVincenzo arguing for a foul, but he just lost his steps, and now it's starting to go south again for the Knicks. The Knicks got the push. They got it to 8, and then the Pacers pushed back. And I give the Pacers credit. They played a hell of a Game 7 on the road. They've shot the lights out all day. They have been. I agree on negative that the Knicks do look tired, but they're also injured. Hartenstein's injured. Hart is injured. These guys are on the court. If you want to say Brunson, remember he hurt his foot just a little while 2 games ago. And I don't know. I agree though. They look tired.
Really?
Because they don't have their legs. They're missing shots short. They're not getting back on defense. They're not going after rebounds. The Knicks, this whole playoff series, the Knicks would go after rebounds like their life depended on it. A lot of rebounding is effort. You just go, effort will get you rebounds. And the Knicks out-efforted a lot of teams on the boards and getting back on defense, and they played excellent defense. And just tonight, right from the first tip, it hasn't gone their way, period. That's just the way it's been so far here today. So I agree with that. And McConnell's got the ball. Pacers looking to put this thing away. A 3 is no good, and another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound, and we'll stay down at this end. The ball almost hit Starks there under the hoop. You're right. The Knicks look tired. They can't get the rebounds. These are not the 5 guys you want on the court. These are the 5 guys you want on the court. Yeah. You want Brunson, and listen, OG coming back to play. He obviously couldn't just do it, right? He played 5 minutes of the first quarter, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, alley-oop, and nobody. What are you? Hart stood on the ground.
That's a bad foul.
Hart stood on the ground while they did it. While they threw up an alley-oop. And the Pacers, with 2 free throws, could put it right back to 20, and maybe the dagger for the next season. I'll tell you what, if the Knicks lose this game and this is how it ends, it's a major disappointment. The Knicks are better than Indiana. They're a better team. They're the 2 seed. And you're going to have to get beat by the 6 seed in a 7th game on your own court, in your own building. And the Knicks never really got it close. Tonight you got Minnesota and Denver Game 7. That's been a weird series. The road team won the first 4 games, and they've exchanged wins going back after that, and the Game 7 tonight in Denver. Rangers get started on Wednesday. Rangers are Wednesday, Friday at the Garden, games 1 and 2. They have home ice. As long as they're playing, they have home ice. You needed a Kreider-like performance here in the second half. Hopefully from Brunson, you were going to get it.
No, Kreider did it all in 1 period. So
yeah, you're right. Kreider did it all in about 6 minutes.
So we got the 4th quarter. But you got 2.5 minutes, just like we did at the end of the first half. You need to cut it down to a reasonable deficit so you guys have some chance to feel like you have a chance in the 4th quarter. But 20 points isn't that deficit. You need to have this down to 12 points, 13 points in the next 2.5 minutes, which means you're going to have to get some stops. Someone's going to have to step up and get some buckets. We know they can make the threes when they need to.
The Knicks can't make the
It's just
threes.
they're going to start running out of time.
They're like you said, they're tired. They look tired. They're missing the shot short.
They
They're
are
not
tired.
going after rebounds. They also have an inferior lineup on the floor. You got Burks, DiVincenzo, Hart. Is Brunson out there? No, right?
Brunson out there. Was.
15 points for Alec Burks. Hey, listen, Alec Burks has played well.
No, Brunson's
Brunson's
getting
not
his
out
rest
there.
for the 4th quarter.
You got to chew. You got Precious out there.
Brunson's spending.
And that's when listen. Brunson went onto the bench, and give the Pacers credit. The Knicks punched and the Pacers counter punched, and they got this thing back up to 17 points right now. With the ball, McConnell got it. Everything dropping, continuing to drop.
They're not missing anything.
They are at what's this? You can go to stats. 80. What are they?
70% from the field.
70%.
60% from 3.
Now that's dropped down from 80%. At 75 at halftime, and they still have a 16-point lead with a minute 40 to go in the third quarter.
Well, the Knicks are one stop and one shot away from making this 13 points, which is where they need to get before the half.
There's another one. A blow-by on the Pacers for the Knicks defense, and the Knicks are getting caught flat-footed on defense.
They can't match the firepower of the Pacers on offense.
They're blowing layups. Oh, there's a good follow by Hart.
Hart's, he's the one who, whatever he's got left, he's going to give you.
Yeah, but Hart's the end of the year, but I don't think he can. He can't give you. He doesn't have anything left.
Yeah, you might be right, but he's showing you there that he's going to keep trying.
No pun intended. Hart's the heart of the team and the energy. Here's McConnell again. The same shot as last time.
Those are killers, man.
The same exact shot.
Someone's got to run through him for a second and just
2 trips down the floor. The same shot. They got to get Brunson back in this game, right? What are you doing?
No,
here?
you know what?
You got to just sit him.
I think they're being more effective right now, not having to deal with it.
A 3, good.
Burks.
Burks.
He's our Brunson right now.
Bang him,
He's
Burks.
keeping it close. We need one stopped at the end of this quarter so we can get back in it.
Knicks should be able to get the last shot.
They cannot keep them out of the basket.
They can get a rebound. The Knicks will get the final shot. Right elbow jumper,
there it
no
is.
good. DiVincenzo with the
Let's
ball.
Let's go. Take your time.
Nope, there's a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's see. Knicks down 15. They could cut it to 12 or 13 with a bucket here. DiVincenzo dribbling out at the label.
Burks, get involved.
Oh,
kid.
good screen. DiVincenzo for 3.
Not
no,
even
way off.
close.
Way off. What was it?
Horrific.
God, and here come the Pacers with 5 to shoot, 5 in the quarter to the hole. No, the rebound is good. The follow. Smith with the follow, and just like that, 101-84 after 3 quarters, 12 minutes to play.
Oh, my God.
In the Knicks season, possibly, as we have hit the end of 3 quarters, 101-80. So they got 100 points, Brett, in 3 quarters the Knicks gave up. Listen, the Pacers, that quarter, the Knicks came out. The Knicks came out and played well. In the beginning of the third quarter, they got it down to 8. They got it to single digits.
2 consecutive costly turnovers, starting with McBride, followed by Brunson. Absolute crushers in the middle of a Knicks run.
Big quarter by
Absolute
McConnell.
Crushers.
Halliburton continues to hit his shots. And listen, give the Pacers credit. The Knicks punched, they counter-punched, and they ballooned it back up to right around 20
make
again.
Mistakes like that in the playoffs, especially when a team is unstoppable, on offense. You need to go and, it's too much.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
You got to step up. Goes.
Again.
Any game, as soon as, listen, again, the Knicks go on their 10-0 run. This game right here puts a lot of pressure on the Pacers. So the Pacers are going to just kind of eat clock and take the ball. The Knicks have to put relentless pressure on defense right from the inbounds. They got to try and force them where they can't get it over half court.
But if you're tired,
I know they don't.
That's what the Pacers do. The Pacers press the whole game.
1 quarter left.
They press. The full court
season's
press.
almost over.
This is not exactly the Game 7 that we thought we were going to get here today, Brett. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Locked Up Sports.
We're right on pace for the greatest Knicks comeback in history.
LockedUpSports.net.
We are on pace.
Yeah, we're on pace for the greatest comeback
the greatest
in Game
Knicks
7 history.
we're set. What do you mean? This is all set up to be the greatest Knicks game in the history of Knicks games.
Come on.
This is it.
Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, give us a review, like the channel. You can check out our podcasts. We're available anywhere podcasts are available. LockedUpSports.net is our website. Check that out, and check out our shows. I'll be on later tonight talking about this game, talking about the golf, the Mets, the Yankees, and a cornhole tournament that me and Brett got embarrassed in this morning. So, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a happy recap for the Knicks, but hey, like Brett said, we got 12 minutes of basketball to play. And if the Knicks are going to make this a game, they got to come out just like they did in the third quarter. They got to get it. Listen, you have 12 minutes left, right? Empty the tank, give all you got, and see if you could somehow scratch and claw your way back in here. If they got it to 8. 8 was right there. 8 points was perfect. They got it down to 8, and then it ballooned right back out. You know what? A lot of times what happens with stuff like that is you use all your energy just to get it to 8. And then you have nothing left to finish the comeback, and that's why the lead balloons up. You get caught flat-footed on defense, which the Knicks did a couple times, and combine that with the threes that the Pacers are hitting and that they're shooting over 70%. It's a perfect storm against the Knicks, and listen, if the Pacers win this, the Knicks, you could kind of tip your cap. They're shooting 70% from the field. The Knicks not shooting 70% from the field. The Knicks are shooting 45% from the field. You can't win a game like that. Those are numbers that you just can't overcome. 70% to 45%, there's nothing you can do. And the Knicks were really never hot. DiVincenzo was hot in the first quarter. They went away from him. He didn't get the ball back. Let's see what Thibodeau has to say.
Do you know? Oh, gotta see.
NBA playoff record. A playoff record is 67%.
Brunson's out.
He's hurt?
Yeah. Brunson looks like Brunson might not be coming back.
Yeah, listen, it's just...
That sounds like...
It sounds
he's
like...
excuse building.
DiVincenzo goes hard to the floor.
He's excuse building, it sounds like.
No. Brunson's not that kind of guy, I don't think.
I know. It's tough, though, man.
It's a tough finish to this season. The way this happened... And Brett learned about Brunson after he posted that.
After what?
After you put your comment.
Yeah. Oh no! Like I said, I thought they were
Hart
being more
for
effective
3.
without Brunson on the court.
Hart no good on the 3. Listen, Hart hasn't had a good.
No.
Now, this is 2 straight games. Hart isn't good.
No.
And
He's not the guy who should be up there. He should be the one trying to listen, Alec Burks, DiVincenzo. Oh my God!
I threw it away. And I'm somebody that, listen, if
Hart hasn't been honestly there with his threes much at all this postseason. So.
No, but he's the energy of the team. He gets the
100%.
rebounds. He goes.
But he needs to create the opportunities for the other guys. Is what we need right now. We need someone like Hart. He's been going to the hoop, and I know he's hurt now, but he's the one who has actually been most effective driving.
If you're on the court, I don't want to hear that you're hurt, because if you're on the court, you're telling me that you can play.
No, you're right.
That's the way I look at it. Hartenstein came back. He was better in that third quarter, but he was nowhere to be found he played since he got hurt. He was nowhere to be found until that third quarter, and he played a little bit better. Grabbed a couple rebounds. He at least looked like he had fight. The Knicks have lacked fight in this game, regardless of who's on the floor. The Knicks have lacked any kind of fight. They got knocked on their ass right off the bat to start this game. They were down 15 before they knew it, before you even got in your seat. And it's just been a uphill battle the rest of the way. And they trail by 15 now. 101-86. 11 minutes to go in the game and possibly the season for the Knicks. Nembhard turnover. Here comes DiVincenzo. He's got numbers. He's with Burks. Burks takes it to the rim, and he's stripped as he goes up for it. And now a 2-on-1 the other way. Jackson off the glass and in. And the foul. And that right there, that summarizes this game perfectly. Burks with DiVincenzo, numbers going down the court. Burks gets stripped as he goes up. Indiana comes the other way, and Jackson gets a hoop and a harm and a chance at a conventional three-point play and an 18-point Pacers lead. Brett's jumping out the window.
This is rough. Can't do it.
Let's go Rangers, right? Let's go Rangers! I'm a bigger Ranger fan anyway than Knicks, so. 104. Knicks got 86 points. I mean, listen, you can't give up 104 points. They're going to score 125 points this game. DiVincenzo knocks down a 3.
Should have the ball in his hands the entire game. I'm sorry, but there's a few times in this series where people like him have gotten hot and they shied away from continually giving them the ball. And when some people step up, it's time to give them the ball.
Let's see if
like everybody on the
stop.
Pacers who's made it. Pacers take their pick on who's got it because Siakam's been sinking these like they're a joke.
A 17-footer from the right elbow.
Just a joke all day. They don't miss any of them.
The Knicks don't have the personnel. Listen, you can't win with a Chua and McBride and Burks on the floor together.
No, you can't.
With an injured Hart.
He don't care,
Look, he hit
though.
another one. I told you, DiVincenzo's a
He
shooter.
don't care what's going on. He's gonna try.
14-point lead for the Pacers. Crowd trying to get into it, but
They
just
can't
like
stop
that, they
it.
come
Hartenstein's
back
got
in.
nothing. He's got nothing in him.
The Pacers with an answer to every single question that the Knicks put up on offense. The Pacers came back and answered. DiVincenzo's doing his best. He's going to just start shooting. He might score 25 points here in this quarter at this pace. He's got 8 already in the quarter, and the turnover.
That's
That's not a foul either. Here's Jackson, and
That's
he
off it. Oh, they're calling a
Foul.
foul.
On
Well, listen, you might be able to challenge that
foul
one.
on McBride.
Feeding. Fractured left hand.
Brunson broke his hand. So even if they
Oh, my
somehow would have
God.
come back here, listen. It's showing his dad right now with his hand in his head, face in his hand. Just not what
Well,
we
he
wanted
knows
to
how
see.
hard it is to get to this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Knicks haven't been here in 20. Although I guess they were here 2 years ago, right? Second round. They won. They've been to this round a couple times, but this one felt different.
it was different.
This
No,
one
well,
felt a little different.
Well, because they were going in as the Cinderella team making it through the first round
But
last
you're a
year.
2 seed. They were a 50-win
whereas
team.
this year it was, they're supposed to. They're
were-
first time it's been like,
They were a 50-win team,
look
a
at
2
this. Look
seed.
at this. It's a joke. They're just tipping the ball away from them now.
As the Pacers,
Absolutely turning this into
A blowout.
a rout.
Pacers can start to feel it. They're going to start to run clock here. 15-footer short from Nembhard. And listen, Hartenstein, I'm disappointed with Hartenstein. I'm disappointed in Hart in this game. I don't want to hear that you're hurt. You were out on the floor. Burks played a hell of a game. Burks was their best player
In the
in this game.
series.
Not in the series. In
No.
this game.
The last 4 games is the only guy who's played.
Okay, okay. O negative DNA. He posed this question, Brett. I'll ask you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Would you rather the Knicks win this game and get swept by Boston, or lose like this?
Yeah, we've done this one. Yeah, swept.
Swept.
Sweet me
Yeah,
and-
see, I don't know. Either way, it's because you know why? Because they built in excuses for this.
No, it's just that this was their goal for the year. You know it. They can say they're trying to win an NBA championship. Their goal was to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. The goal that we even established for ourselves was that if they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, it'll feel like they've made it to like that next step. Like they've really gotten up because they've showed you that they're capable this year, especially if they have a healthy squad. But, it felt like it was destiny. It felt like they were
Yeah.
supposed to with the Rangers making their
listen.
run. It felt like 94 around here.
But you could say if you lose this game, right? And you could say we were no Brunson.
Yeah.
Brunson got hurt in the second half. No Hart. And they're gonna say this. All the injuries were piling up. No Randall. Listen, there's still. I don't know if they would have won this game with all of them. They didn't play well, and the Pacers are shooting an NBA record. 68% right now. If the game ends right now, and they
We'll say of how many guys? Say of the
12
Say
guys
of the
on the team.
4 guys that are out. We'll even say the top 4 guys that the Knicks have out. If they had any 2 of those 4, they win this series.
But they have to. Are you counting Hart?
No,
Okay.
I'm not counting hard at this point. I'm
counting
at
OG?
Randall, OG, Robinson.
Yeah.
And I'll even give you Bogdanovich. Don't forget, there's other guys
Yeah.
who have went down
Bogdanovich.
that were depth.
Yeah,
That were like if McBride can't be the only go-to. That's a lot of pressure on it. Kid shoulders be like, oh, okay, nobody else is shooting today. We're going to start giving it to you. He showed up, and guess what? When you give him those opportunities, he's not proven to do this in the playoffs.
But before this series,
These other guys are. Even
Burks-
Alex Burks, that guy is proven to play.
Burks played 1 minute in the
No,
last
I know,
month of the season.
but he's a vet.
Yeah,
But that's what you get is you don't get that from McBride. That you don't know what they're capable of, in those moments.
Yeah, and give Burks all the credit in the world. He was the best player on the floor for the Knicks today. He came in, he scored 15 points the other night when it was his first minutes in over a month. He hadn't played in a month. To keep yourself ready, ready.
And you know what?
Give him
Is that
credit.
that should be a little bit of a knock on Tibbs right there.
No, I don't think it is. Maybe,
Because there's
maybe.
another guy that was look what he was capable of. Look what he had. He had a
Could've
rough
rested
start when he
some
first
guys.
got traded. He could have rested his guys going down, and not only that, they might have been a better team in some aspects when he's on the court.
Well, today they were. I don't think
No,
they're a better
but
team.
I
with
know
Burks on the
that. But
floor.
if you don't even find out, and if you're not giving it like that, his thing is just run the same guys out there. And let me tell you, we've proven what it is. Is he going to do that again next year?
All right, thank you, O Negative DNA. We got another subscriber here, Brett. I just subscribed to your YouTube page. I'm a New York guy. Listen, you'll love it. Check out our website. You'll love it.
Guy he knows what kind of town this is when the Knicks and Rangers are both winning and going to the
Yeah.
playoffs.
And
It's a totally different town.
And it's a good
People
thing.
go into work every day and they're like, "That's the talk of the town," and we don't get that a lot.
And listen,
around
as
here.
much as it sucks, the show's better when the Mets are terrible.
Oh,
because
yeah.
we get pissed. Check out our TikTok page too. We got a TikTok page. Just type in Locked Up Sports, and you'll see all of our clips. A bunch of stuff up there. That's all the 2 minute, the minute and a half
Yeah.
highlights we got. We also have Facebook groups, everything. You type us in the Google, you'll find everything. I don't have time to be running over all our stuff.
Yeah, we
Eastern
got a whole-
Conference Finals.
We got a whole off season.
Look at
plenty of
oh,
time
I
after
think-
this. We got plenty of time.
No, we don't. We got the Rangers coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday.
Yeah, it was
But
nice
I-
to
talk
have it
about a
every
team.
other day. Having a game was nice though.
Talk about a team of destiny. The Rangers.
He
are-
swiped his
look
hand. That's where he hit it on something, swiping down on his knee.
Oh, yeah, he broke it
and he
right
broke
there.
his left hand.
Oh. Oh, man.
So he's done.
You know what? At least we had him to Game 7. Another 3. I'll tell you what, they're going to set the Pacers are going to set the record for shooting percentage in a playoff game here today. They're up at
Probably.
69%, right?
Yeah.
The record is 67%. It's a 20-point game with 8 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson is out. Broken hand. Hartenstein hurt his back early. This game just wasn't going to go the Knicks' way, right? From the opening tip. The Knicks, they've had trouble with turnovers. What are you going to do? Hey. What are you going to do? Sometimes it's just not
What are
their
the
day.
Knicks going to do is the question. Like, what are the Knicks going to do
They're gonna
this
go after-
offseason?
they're gonna
When
go-
you get to this point, like, what's your next move?
Well, they're going to go after a big name. You're going to see a
Yeah,
big name.
uh,
And now that people, listen, everybody in the NBA, right? These are kids as far as we're concerned. They don't know what it means when the Garden is like it was.
No,
They've
they
never
don't.
seen it. They've heard about it from their parents or other people. The Garden, the lore of the Garden, the world's most famous arena, the Mecca. Well, this time they got to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
So maybe that draws some free agents our way. Maybe New York is a destination now that we've shown we're a good team. And you never know who comes here.
15-point game, 7 minutes left. Burks is shooting. Let's go. Bob's talking offseason.
I also think that it's going to help St. John's because now those kids coming out of high school have seen what the Garden means and what the Garden could possibly be when it gets rocking and when your team is good. Because when St. John's is good, the Garden rocks. I mean, I don't think you think this thing is not over, Brett.
Bob.
Nope, no defense again. Look at this. Oh, turnover. Missed it. Here come the Knicks. Cut it to 12. All right. Timeout. Timeout, Indiana.
13-point game, 6.5 left. Alec Burks deciding he's not giving up on this season.
Alec Burks trying to will
Woo!
the Knicks to the Eastern Conference
Woo!
Finals. I don't think it's going
If
to be
Tibbs had 5 more hours, Alex Burks wouldn't sit for a second.
How many points does Burks have, Fred? Look at me.
Let's get Alex
He's gotta
Burks'
have 20,
stats
right?
up
He's
here.
gotta
Oh,
have
yeah,
20.
he was already there before. Oh, well, it's showing 19 now.
19.
but let me
Okay, so he's
see.
got 20. I
don't
think
know
he's
if
got
that's
21.
updated.
He's either got 19 or 21 points. Alec Burks, and he played great in the other game he played.
Still showing 19, but
Fantastic performance. Give Alec Burks credit, right? Coming off the bench, playing 1 minute in the last month of the season, and then coming on and
yeah, a little bit of mop-up duty on the way in, and now he's coming in and saying, you know what? He's proven I should have been out there the whole time.
he's like, what's his face's kid? The UConn coach's son.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, listen,
know,
that's
you
what you
know-
get when you're the boss. You get to do what you
You
want.
know what they said? They said they asked the coach, the UConn coach. They said your team has never lost a game that he's played in because he comes in
Right.
with 20.
Yes, I like
points. All right.
I know. Bob, as soon as you started doubting, the Knicks started streaking back.
Oh,
so-
I still doubt. Listen, they've done this before, right? I think the Knicks gave their best push. They got it to 8. They need that was it. They used a ton of energy to get it to 8. That's the problem. Is when you're down 20 or 25, you got to use a ton of energy up just to get it to that 8 or 10 point within reach. And what happens is then they have nothing to do. they have nothing. They have no energy left. So what happened was it ballooned back up to 15, 18, and then 20, and now we're back down to, what are we down to? 13? 13-point game?
13-point game. Let me tell you, they're hanging in there.
If Burks does
You
this.
watch basketball, let me tell you, games get tight towards the end, and we start talking about if they can get this to a 9-point game, and there's 4 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, it's not. I'm not saying it's not possible to outscore a team but to outscore a team by 13 points in the last 8 minutes of a game 7 where you have
how
shooting 70%.
Well, that's the whole thing is, you know what they would have to do at this point? That means even if the Knicks from this point on for every possession shot 80%,
Yeah.
and say we flipped it and say that the Pacers shot 40%, I still don't know the Knicks win.
No, probably.
I still don't know. That would still be like a 1-point game.
Yeah.
It's about. I'm telling you, it's about it.
And you'd have to have the team now that's shooting 70% through the first
You're gonna have
40
to force
minutes.
a couple turnovers.
You'd have to have them go ice cold.
You're gonna have a couple tip balls go your way. You're gonna have a couple fouls that the refs decide to give. Maybe I'm telling you, and they're gonna have to go cold.
Listen, if the Knicks are going to do this, it's going to be on the backs of Burks and it's going to be on the backs of DiVincenzo, and it's going to just be chucking the ball up and hoping it goes down. Hope for the best. Because you got no Brunson, and like our buddy here, O Negative DNA said, would you rather get swept? Because you're not going into the Boston series without Brunson. If we get a miracle here, this is speaking of a miracle.
If he gets hurt, can we bring Dwight Howard in from China for the finals?
You can bring him if you want.
Are you allowed?
It's still not going to be Boston.
You have to sign someone off the street.
It's like the nah, you don't want Dwight Howard.
Just
You get it's like the Jordan quote where they said, how would your teams fare against teams of this day and age? And Jordan said, well, I think we'd be all right. We'd probably go 6 or 7 games, but you got to remember we're all in our 50s.
That's like one of my favorite ones.
It's a great quote. I don't think he said it. I think it's just a meme, but it's a fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Halliburton,
Big miss.
13-footer.
Are you kidding
down.
me?
They don't miss, Brett. The Pacers don't miss. You can't keep pace with the Pacers. 114-99, a 15-point lead. 6 minutes to go. Halfway through the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're not letting look at them all over
No,
Burks now.
they're
They're
not
not letting
dumb.
go anywhere near it. Double team Burks, and that's someone else is going to have to win it. It's going to be a Chua
13-footer the other way. No good.
Nope.
Short. See, again, they have no legs.
Gave it from 17 feet. He shot it.
Knicks have no legs. Halliburton.
I
Right,
ain't
here
got
comes
no
a dagger
legs.
3. They're going to
Oh,
Jackson.
that's the killers.
Got it.
Those have just been all series.
116-99.
They've just gotten in the paint, and they've hit every floater
Everything.
in the paint.
They're
They've
not
hit every
challenged.
for the last. Oh my God! For
Knicks are
2
not playing good
games,
defense.
3 of the last 4 games, they've hit every floater in the paint. They had one game where they missed everything.
Knicks are a
it's-
fantastic defensive team. They just don't have their guys, Brett. What are you going to do? Your best player.
You're just gonna shoot. You're just gonna keep shooting.
Yeah, I guess, but you can't stop them.
You can't stop
The
them.
numbers don't
You gotta
work.
go be aggressive. Like go after the ball on the inbounds. I know you're saying they're tired, but give me a
but
break.
they are tired. And
You
you're
have
gonna
to
start
try.
fouling. They are
because
trying.
they're not gonna even go after
Foul.
Oh my God,
Brett, if you're
It is
tired,
so tough.
you could still try. They're just tired. They just ran out of gas, and they don't have the players.
You know when you're not tired is when you're winning. Ever notice? Ever be like you're just like they're not tired at all right now. The
Brett,
Pacers.
they got. First of all, the personnel the Knicks have on the floor is not. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think they'll take. I think they'll probably take 1 game from the Pacers. As he says, I think the Pacers will take 1 or 2 games. I think they from the Celtics. I think they take 1 game. The Celtics have lost probably game 2, right? Because the
It
Celtics have
depends
lost.
and we'll see if Porzingis comes back. And what part he plays in that series, if any at all.
The Celtics have lost
they're
games,
not,
too, in
They've
both
showed that
series.
they have some weaknesses. They've shown that they can lose. But
They're not going to lose 4 games.
I don't think anybody's going to have a hard time beating them in 4 games. I'll give you,
Denver.
Denver
I'm
has
not-
a shot
yeah.
for sure. Waiting all day for this, still can't hit it. And we got the
rebound
rebounds.
tapped around. Burks fadeaway fouled as it rolls along
Roller.
the top of the backboard.
That was good if it went.
4.5 to go in what looks like the next season. 118, 102. Not what we wanted to do, not what we were streaming for, Brad. We're not going to get that magic moment that we wanted when we said we were going to stream.
Yeah, Michael viral in Indiana.
118, the 6 seed. Look, you know what? Give the Pacers credit. A 6 seed. They beat the defending champs, right? No, they didn't beat the defending.
Definitely
they beat
not.
Milwaukee, but Milwaukee was shorthanded. You know what? That's why I think
Milwaukee was sitting. They had everybody. Giannis,
Milwaukee was
Dame
shorthanded.
were all the
the
Knicks
Knicks
are
are
shorthanded.
shorthanded. Do you consider this a great run, or does it have an asterisk because the Knicks and both teams that they beat were
There
very
is
shorthanded?
no, but when you're the number 6 seed, there is no,
Asterisks?
everything. Yes,
You need
it's,
this
for
to get
the
here.
Knicks. It is for the Knicks. It's a what if. Do you know what I mean? What if? What if? What if? And what if everybody was healthy? What if this didn't happen at this point? But if you look back at this series, the Pacers had every right to be, complaining about winning 2 other of these games in this series. So this game could have very easily went the Pacers' way the whole way and not even went to 7 games.
Give the Pacers credit. They were
And
down.
Rick Carlisle for keeping his team in it and talking after game 2 about
You
it's
think
not
that
a
had
big
anything
deal.
to do with him?
It helped. Let me tell you, we haven't seen the same type of officiating ever since that moment.
Give him credit. The
The
Pacers.
Knicks are complaining.
After Game 5, the Pacers, who got blown out in Game 5 at the Garden, went back home, took care of business, then came to the Garden. And you know what? Like we said, a series doesn't start until somebody loses a home game. It took 7 games, and the Knicks finally lost a home game. As he's missing free throws now, DiVincenzo. As they look like this is going to be it for this Knicks run. A good Knicks run. A good season, right?
Good season.
50 wins.
I'd be more disappointed if everybody was healthy and they lost like this.
You got built-in excuses you could use.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, listen, I don't. Excuses are worthless.
But they have.
But,
you're gonna say you just gave them. You just
No,
said
it's
I like to see
not.
what happened if everybody was healthy.
Of
That's
course.
using an excuse.
Listen, I don't play on the team. I'm just that's.
You just don't play. If you can't play it, talk it, Brett. Look. Oh, what's the shooting percentage? Are they gonna get this record?
I don't think so.
67%. Oh man, the Knicks are. I mean, these are ugly shots the Knicks put up on layups. How many layups did the Knicks miss? What's the points in the paint? They got to be killing them now.
67.6, 50 is 74.
What is that? 62 to 36. Is that points in the paint?
62 to 36.
Points in the paint. The Pacers lead 62 to 36. That's your difference right there. We'll talk about the 3-point shooting of the Pacers. But now it's 64 to 36. You get outscored in the paint like that, you're not winning a basketball game on any level, anywhere. And that's what the Pacers did today. They're going to put up 130 points, probably more.
Oh, here we go.
As we come down here near 3 minutes, Burks, another one, misses the layup. The Knicks have blown about 10,
There we
15
go. We
layups.
need this one right here.
No, you're still talking about the
Let's
game?
go.
No.
Let's go.
Knicks is down
Let's get
17.
back
Brett.
in this.
17. There's a reason why the all-time comeback in Game 7 is 11 points. Because when you dig yourself a 20-point hole, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah, and once you get into deeper rounds of the playoffs, the caliber
Better
of team
teams.
you're playing is very rarely going to be giving up anything near that many points. Like,
And a standing ovation as Josh Hart has fouled out. A standing ovation from the Garden crowd. This is where you're going to start to get now. Now you're going to start to get the thank yous from the crowd for this team and what they did. 50 wins is the best. This is probably the most hopeful Knicks season we've had since when? So before, not even the Carmelo, right? The Carmelo years, you weren't thinking about this being a possible long, deep run into the
we were
playoffs.
just hoping they'd win one game.
Yeah. And then even the first year they were back a couple years ago against Atlanta when they lost, when Trae Young went off and they lost So listen, I'm disappointed. It's a disappointing finish. There's no way around it. There's nothing you could do. DiVincenzo is a DiVincenzo. I love DiVincenzo. He wants the ball. He fights. He's still here fighting for fouls.
They got all the pieces, man. They just need to, ownership's got to step up and,
They need one more piece to be a
Yeah.
championship caliber. They're not a
No,
championship caliber
no,
team.
they're
Because
right
even
there,
healthy,
especially in the East.
They're close. Yes, they're close.
No, if you were in the West, they'd be fighting for a playoff spot.
Is Brunson gonna...
And they looked at. Let me tell you, in the East, you're going to be fighting for top 4.
Is this a one in a couple years and Brunson fades, or is Brunson in this for the long haul where he's going to be a superstar and an MVP candidate year after year?
I think you're going to see similar seasons to this for Brunson, and depending on who they put next to him, and give him the ability to, on any given night say, oh, I can take the night off tonight and someone else is going to pick up this. See, that's his problem. Is the reason he's so worn out now isn't just from one injury or one whatever. It's because night after night when they had to step back up, it was him. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Draft Bronny. Bronny's not going to...
Draft Bronny.
You want LeBron?
No, because then you don't want any of that with it. Yeah, you don't.
Do you want LeBron after he snubbed us last time? Now we're good. He wants to come here.
That's like the equivalent. We've watched it too many times in New York where we come pick up the superstar has been.
I think Bronny might do another year in college, right? He has
the option. No, I don't think he will though.
No, you think he's going to come to that? Because I don't think he's an NBA player, really, right? He's like borderline.
They say he'll be a good role player.
Yeah.
They say he's.
Well, I mean, no one says he's going to be LeBron, right?
No.
No one says he's going to be his father.
No, but the Lakers interviewed
another one
him.
for good measure. Got
That's
it. Another 3.
It looks like Lakers at pick 55.
Yeah, well, that's what they're picking him just to keep LeBron.
Yeah,
that's the only reason they're picking him. So a rough game.
I tell you right now, I had hope until right now. It's over.
Yes.
This was the moment. Just so we're all clear, this is the moment. I knew it was
21 points.
So horrible.
And you're going to start to get a standing ovation here in the next probably 30 seconds for the Knicks from the Garden crowd. Thank you for the season. No, you are.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they will. Is that
you're gonna start he's gonna start pulling these guys out.
No, not Tibbs. Tibbs is gonna make them play every freaking minute and not give them the standing up.
I think you got to pull DiVincenzo out. Look, he's walking up the court. He gave everything in this game. Give him credit. They didn't get him the ball. His shirt's untucked. He's gonna be doing some push-ups for that laps. Imagine you see him running laps because his shirt's untucked. As we come down to a minute to play, 65 seconds to go. Another 3 from Halliburton, short. And now, call a timeout. DiVincenzo's coming. He's still playing.
He's playing.
Look, give him credit. Give DiVincenzo credit.
Of course. He should have gotten more opportunities, too. If they went to the hot hand
Is he a ginger? Is he a ginger? Or is he a natural ginger?
No, I think he's...
Nobody dyes their hair that color.
It's not ginger. He's Italianish.
Well, DiVincenzo, yeah.
He's got that, it's like... Probably was blonde as a kid, and it turns
everybody's
brownish.
blonde as a kid. No, I have brown hair. You have brown. He doesn't.
No,
I think he has red hair.
I was bleach blonde as a kid.
Oh yeah.
But then I was.
All right, here he goes. He's pulling him out. Here's a standing ovation for Hartenstein.
Good for him.
John Stewart and John Starks. Burks comes out. Burks, hell of a game from Burks. Burks did everything he can. He was the best player on the floor for the Knicks. But you can't have Alec Burks be your best player and expect to win a Game 7. No. That's what it is.
No.
You can't have that. It's just not gonna fly. 130 to 109 as we hit the final 60 seconds. The Pacers will be advancing, going to play the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. A heavy favorite. The Celtics will be in that one.
Disappointing finish for the next season. But thank you everybody for tuning in.
Good season.
Fun little thing for us to do. We'll probably try and do this maybe for some other games too.
I don't know if I could do it for the Rangers. If it was a
Rangers
Game 7,
but
I don't think I could handle it.
But you never know. You can get into something.
So a shot clock. So listen, they did the right thing. They took the shot clock violation rather than go run up the score. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Check out our website, www.lockedupsports.net. We have shows on YouTube. We have shows on our website. You can get us anywhere you find podcasts. The show is Locked Up Sports. It's usually a regular talk show. We have good guests. We got... what was that? We have an author coming in next week, Scott Ojera, who is a big baseball writer, national baseball writer. He wrote a book about Sports Phone. He'll be here next Saturday. I'll be doing a show later tonight. It'll probably be, I might do it live. I like the live thing now. And that's going to pretty much do it. 10 seconds to go. Like the channel. Support the podcast. Thank you for watching, everybody. We had a great time doing it.
Thanks, guys.
Pacers
Next
win
season.
Game 7.
Yep.
130 to 109 as we count down the final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The Knicks run is over. For Brett Grasso, I'm Bob Walters. This has been Locked Up Sports from the Brian Gunzel Studios. See ya!